YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 11 in the Pokemon Emerald Rogue 2.0 playthrough. Today, we're going to kick off the 5th attempt at trying to complete a run in the base game playthrough of this game in order to unlock everything I've outlined before, right? The National Pokédex, the full roster of trainers and rivals, all that good stuff. We'll talk about that more as we go here. But I want to switch up the formula a little bit yet again today. And let's talk about that right now. So, today we're going to start off with a randomized starter this time, instead of the shiny Frigibax. Now, Frigibax is a great Pokemon, obviously, but it's really, really good for single battles. It's not as good in the double battle format, which we're going to be doing again today with double battles. So, we need to interact with this workbench here and build a new area, which is going to be not in this list of options, so I take that back. Upgrade areas. Okay, here we go. A starter bag. So, in the top left corner, we still have 115 build parts. And to add the randomized starter bag, it only costs 3. So, I mean, obviously we got enough build parts at this point, because we've completed a whole bunch of quests, even though we still have never won a run. The rest of the stuff I'll probably just do later. But there's a bunch of cool features too, but I'm not trying to add everything right at the start. You know, I want to get that first career dub, and then we'll upgrade everything. But now, as you can see, over behind the lady here, we have the randomized starter bag. So, additionally, on top of that, I do want to spend the rest of the cash that I have as we get rolling here. And we have 15k left over after, you know, completing a bunch of quests from these first 4 attempts that we've done in this game. And there you can see how far we made it last time. We got halfway through the Elite Four. So let's run back over here. I do want to upgrade the bag a couple more times, and then we probably just load up on Ultra Balls after that. So, currently in the bag, we have 80 is our number for the available spaces in the bag. I want to upgrade that 2 more times, because you get plus 10 every time. And we're going to get that up to 100. And then we're just going to spend the rest on Pokeballs and stuff like that. Whatever's left over. Alright, so now we're up to 90 slots in the bag. And we do it one more time for 100. Okay. So that's pretty good. Bag space is definitely an issue early on in this game, but after a couple failed runs, you usually complete some quests and then you can upgrade some stuff. So I'm not going to buy any more TMs. It's really all about balls and potions, man, if you want to last. So let's get about a dozen more Ultra Balls so that we have 20. That was almost all the cash, and then we can afford, we're about $100 shy of affording 3 more Great Balls. Let me try to sell off something to make $100 real quick. What about these shiny Pokeblocks? Gets us a little bit of the way there. We just need another $40. I don't want to sell that Citrus Berry though. How much does a Beast Ball go for? Perfect. Let's do it. Actually, wait a minute. Now we're only $5 off of 2,400. So this goes for 12. Dude, I only need $5. I'm just gonna sell a Pokeball then. That's fine. Alright. Now we can afford a 4th Great Ball though, so let's do that. And we got $45 left over. Perfect. Okay. What up, Ninja? How you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. We're about to kickstart the 5th attempt at trying to beat Emerald Rogue. Oh, okay, so one more update I want to talk about for the format today. Now, for the live stream, we're going to do an entire full run of Emerald Rogue today, but in terms of the YouTube videos in the future, I'm going to split this right down the middle in half, and we're going to record 2 different videos today. So, right now we're recording part 11, and then later today on stream we're going to do part 12. Now, how we're going to split it up is, in order to win a full run of Pokemon Emerald Rogue, you have to win 14 major battles, okay? So, there's 8 gym leaders, 4 Elite Four members, then battle number 13 is against the champion, and the 14th and final battle comes against your rival. So I'm going to split that right down the middle, and we're going to keep going today for part 11 until we get 7 gym badges, and then I'm going to take a little break, get something to eat, all that good stuff, and then we come back later on stream, and then we go the rest of the way. We start with the 8th gym leader, go right into the Elite Four, and all the way through to the end. So that's the format today, and we're going to be doing this again in double battles, so let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. I'm going to take my randomized starter. I'll adjust that sprite up above my head. And then we're off and running. But remember, this is double battles. So we got to prioritize, you know, prankster Pokemon, Pokemon with taunt, weather, terrain setters, all that good stuff. Give me Grimmsnarl, give me Whimsicott, and we're good to go, man. Let's do this. Alright. What up, Dre? How you doing, man? Oh, it was your birthday yesterday, Ninja? That's what's up. Happy birthday. Okay, what do we got for our randomized starters here? We got... Oh, I wish I was playing singles. We got Volcarona. But remember, Volcarona, Larvesta doesn't evolve till like the 60s, so, you know, and this is double battles. That is probably going to be the best Pokemon. Way better than Morlul and Roly-Coly. My goodness, we got an awful lineup of starters here. We really did. Did we just go for... Larvesta's too cool not to use, right? But I'm kind of feeling Morlul. To be honest, this choice really doesn't matter because I don't think either one of these three are gonna last very long. I'm just gonna take the Larvesta. Just like, how do you not take Larvesta, right? That's but again, give Larvesta a nickname? Nah, I'm good. Let's check this thing out, but let's not get too attached to it, right? This is always the issue when I play Emerald Rogue. Let me update the sprite. Is I get too attached to these Pokemon, especially the Pokemon that I like, right? And sometimes you just gotta let them go. You just gotta let them go. But this is an interesting little start. But again, it doesn't evolve till what? It's like 64 or something. Oh, 59. Okay, that's gonna be a long time till we get that. Roly-Coly a bit tanky. Yeah, it is, but I don't know. Not an ideal start, but we do get a fierce route, which usually contains some dragons and stuff like that. So let's see if we can get something powerful here. Let's have a little fun. And there's a Cottony. I was just talking about Whimsicott and how we're playing double battles. This is exactly what we need right here, a prankster Pokemon. Gimme. Yeah, just chuck a Pokeball at it. We're good. Again, just for fun, I like to always check the EVs and IVs, but you gotta remember, and also natures, like, we can change all that stuff later. So it's not... Oh, there's Druddick. Okay. This is kind of a bad lineup for the Pokemon, but this thing does have Prankster, but even if it didn't, we could change it later. Quiet Nature, we could change. Like, it's all good. And the it has a 31 IV for speed. We're actually chilling. That is a great Cottony right there. Let me go ahead and add it real quick. That's exactly what we needed, man. Exactly what we needed. It is going to be kind of tough to evolve, right? Because we do need to find... what's it called? The Shiny Stone? Or Sunstone, my bad. So we will have to find a Sunstone. That might take a while. But I'm going to go ahead and catch everybody on this route. Just because we're gonna need some power to try to take down the first gym leader. And especially with a Pokemon like this, I probably need to chip it real quick. I feel like this is going to have a tough catch rate. I might not mess around and just sling an Ultra Ball at it. But fully evolved Pokemon are very, very important to catch early on in Emerald Rogue. And until some of your babies start to evolve, right? I do also want... I like Comfy. As this thing gets priority moves with Triage, we'll definitely catch this too. I'll chip it as well. So getting something like Druddigon and Comfy, they're probably going to have to hard carry the first couple gyms. And then that way, gives us time to find a Sunstone for Cottony. It's not going to be until after the 5th gym when we get to use Volcarona, but I'm not really going to bank on the fact that that's going to end up happening. You know, we're going to run around with Larvesta for a little bit. It's still a cool Pokemon. Oh, I kind of thought we were in Eterna Forest there at the start, but I just realized this is the route that leads up to Celestic Town right after you cure the Psyducks of their chronic headache. I totally thought that we spawned in Eterna Forest. Alright, before we go fight some of the trainers that are going to be up here on the route, I do need to get a couple KOs, which I should probably not do against Comfy. Well, I guess we can, but I want to hit the level cap of 15. Okay, we can't two-shot. That's good. You like speed Pokemon? Yeah, me too, Ninja. I do. And speaking of speed Pokemon, this game in general, Emerald Rogue, is kind of like a speed run, essentially. It's a whole different way to play Pokemon, because you're just kind of full sending it. I don't have the Druddigon sprite, by the way. I don't think I've ever caught that before in this game, so I'm gonna have to go download it. But yeah, the quiet nature we got on Cottony is not bad, especially because it has Prankster, right? Alright, there's Druddigon. I don't know if I have Comfy. Let me look real quick. Alright, but now we hit the first level cap of... and I'm going to put Druddigon and Comfy out in front. We hit the first level cap of 15. Let me just add these sprites real quick and then we'll keep it pushing. Okay, I do have Comfy. Alright. Impish Nature, Rough Skin, not bad. And this this thing does have Triage, that's actually pretty good. We'll peep the IVs real quick. Okay. Zero attack is not great, but we can work with it. Also, I need to throw the Amulet coin onto Druddigon here. And you know what? I'm about to put in a Violite on Cottony until we find that Sunstone. And real quick, let's go over all the moves. Just see what they learn now that everyone's at 15. Okay. Comfy got... Oh, Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss is actually priority because of Triage. So I will definitely take that. That's better than Wrap. And Magical Leaf is way better than Vine Whip because Vine Whip's physical. That's what I'm saying. Charm is also good. Although Helping Hand... I'm never going to click Growth, let's be real. Put Charm over there. And Mega Drain for Cottony, why not? It's better than Absorb. Alright, that's all we got. Let's roll. Druddigon looks like he's running on all fours right now. It looks kind of funny. Interesting. Alright. Any trainers we find, we got the Amulet coin, so we will be chilling. Grab these Pokeballs over here. There's some heal balls. Yeah, Comfy get Leech Seed, yep. Yeah, like, the Triage is actually a really, really cool ability. Let's beat this guy up and take his money. The first few routes are funny, by the way, because it's like 2-on-1 battles. As all these trainers have one Pokemon and we're playing doubles. So this poor Dynamo's about to get just absolutely dominated right here. We'll just go for Bite and Draining Kiss. Let me at least get Comfy back to... You know, a move like Draining Kiss where I can get back to full HP for free and not have to use potions is pretty good. I just thought about that too. This game is all about resource management. Find some Pokédolls, which is pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah, increasing the bag size there was actually pretty important. That's definitely going to be a good addition today, because... I mean, originally we started with only 30, and then for the second attempt I think I increased it to 50. Then the third attempt I went all the way to 80, and we stayed there for the fourth attempt as well. But now we got 100 spots in the bag, so it allows us much more flexibility with, you know, in terms of what we can do. Might as well grab these, considering that I have space, but two of those berries were really bad. Chople was the only good one there. But I don't have anybody on the team that needs a Chople berry, so with that, we're out of here. And we're on to the next one. Now, do we roll with a spooky route for ghost types, or do we roll with chilly for ice types? I'm kind of feeling the ghost one, man. I'm telling you guys right now, if they decide to let Golden Go show up today, I will win this run. I'm telling you right now, Golden Go is the GOAT, man. All good, Ninja. I'm gonna be live all night playing this game, so take your time. Let's do the ghost route, man. I really want to get me a Gimme Ghoul. Although I don't know if it's part of... Oh, Goomy. Goomy's actually kind of nice. I think I could work with that. Hold on now, hold on. A Sneasel? No, if I get a Sneaseler, that would also be sick. Can this thing even tank a Scratch? Yeah, Scratch is weak base power. Oh, It literally tanked it on 1 HP. I should have just thrown a Pokeball at it. That was kind of dumb. This raises a question, though. Can I evolve this into the Hisui guy? Or is it just regular Goomy? And again, always keep it in the back of your mind, too, as we're building the team. Prioritize Pokemon that are good for double battles. Seal and Dugong, again, shoutouts to one of my best friends. He does love that Pokemon, but it's garbage in both formats. The only real thing that Dugong can do is kind of perish trap with holy Chandelure. With a Whirlpool. Oh, it ran away. That's okay, we'll find another one. Litwick, although again, not great in double battles, but just an amazing Pokemon all the way around. I don't have any way to chip this, so I'm just gonna chuck a Pokeball at it. It should have an easy catch rate. And hold the phone. We're getting some upgrades here. A lot of power, a lot of power. No. Okay, there's still one more Pokemon I haven't seen. Oh, it's freaking Barboach. Wonderful. Yeah, seriously, that definitely needs a new Evo. Okay, hold on. How do I evolve this into the Hisui guy? Or is it just regular? Oh! So we have to use a Hisui artifact. If we find the Hisui artifact right now, we could evolve this thing at level 15 and not have to wait till level 40. I think is what I'm getting from that, because it's just talking about the middle. Nah, we might get the steel type snail. That would go hard. And then of course 41 for Lampent. Okay, this team is looking really nice. But again, I'm doing the thing that I always do, which is carrying around too many baby Pokemon. But realistically, we haven't had much of an option at this point. There is like nothing but babies on this route. There's a Seal and the little Wind Rider guy, and also Barboach. We still haven't seen a Barboach, but it's out here somewhere. Litwick. Nah, this team's. If I can keep all these guys until they evolve, this team's extremely powerful. Okay, so we might be able to find the Hisui artifact right away in this. And I do have Cut. Let me level everybody up to 15 real quick. Also, the Grass Ghost guy is kind of cool. I do like that Pokemon. And it was actually putting in a lot of work when we found it previously in the singles run. It was impressive, I ain't gonna lie. But we need to try to fight every trainer we see here to get some money, because right after this we are gonna go to the place with the Move Tutor guy, and also the shop where we can buy like Evo stones. So, you know, if we can get a Dust Stone early, as soon as we hit 41, we can go right to Chandelure, stuff like that. And I still don't have access to Surf in the overworld. We haven't bought those upgrades back at the hub area. So, oh, there's Barboach. We even catch Barboach? I think everybody I have is better. To be completely honest with you. I thought for a second when Barboach first spawned in, I thought that was a Riolu, and then I remembered that when we opened the pause menu there, we saw the Boach. This is unfortunate. They're giving me nothing but little tuber girls because they give you like no money, or they like these little swimmer kids. We need to find like one of the rich kids. That's how you get paid in this game. I got the Snow Runt at level 2. It's a classic right there. We'll hit it up with a Magical Leaf. Doesn't matter what I click, it's going to get one shot, but I kind of like this start. I kind of like it. I like what I'm seeing right here. We just need Comfy and Drudagon to hard carry for a little bit. And then I like my chances after that. Alright, as per usual, the items in the first go around, or the first couple routes are pretty bad. You start getting better items after like 2 gyms. Oh, look who it is. Interesting. I think it's that Spider-Man meme where they both point at each other. I did not know this kid could even be the rival. So this is our 5th attempt now. And in the first 4 attempts, we saw Wally twice and May twice as the rival. But now, we get Brandon. I did not even know that was going to be an option. He's got the red headband. I got the green one. Oh, this is going to be cool. This is going to be cool because if we make it to the championship fight at the very end, this is who we're going to have to beat to actually win the run. This is funny. I did not know that was an outcome. Okay. He's got the Hisuian Sneasel. Oh, dude. I need to double up into that thing and just get rid of it. Although... Metal Claw is like my best attack, but I could go for Bite and try to flinch it, but he's going to be faster. I ain't trying to miss Metal Claw, but it has a higher base power, so I'm going for it. Interesting. If he ends up having a Sneasler at the end, this is going to be tough. But these guys do like to change up their team, the rival. This is also going to be kind of a weird little fight here. Especially if Banana Neck there is carrying a Razor Leaf. But it goes with a special attack and Leaf Storm. I think we're good here. I'm going to go for Scratch and Draining Kiss. Because I don't know if Draining Kiss is going to take it out. It's going to be pretty close. But I think it lives, so I might as well double into it. And if the Kiss takes it out, then the Scratch just goes into... Oh, we might lose Drudagon. Especially after that defense drop. Okay, Rough Skin takes it out, so at least we get some free chip into Tropius. What is he going to go for, though? Yep, Drudagon's dead. Oh, it lived! Okay. I could switch Drudagon out, or I could go for the Bite Flinch. But this thing has Stomp and Leaf Storm, like, Litwick can take both, right? I mean, obviously. A Leaf Storm at -2 is going to do 0, even a Razor Leaf. So I gotta switch, and also I'm immune to Stomp because I'm a ghost. And then, we'll just kiss this thing. I can't lose Drudagon yet. I got too many babies in the squad. Just don't have a random dark attack like knockoff, and I think we'll be chilling here. Yeah, get predicted, noob. And I do have Ember. Nice. Okay, we win. Alright. Can we get some early evos here at the rest stop? That's going to do -3 damage. You're at -2 plus fire type resist, so GG's, noob. Although, we get the first laugh. Let's hope we also get the last laugh. This kid's like, okay, you're not too shabby, you know? I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and find a way to beat you, but... The best part about that guy pulling up right now is we just got 9,000 bucks off him. So now we can afford some serious items here at the rest stop. And that's exactly where I'm going. Move tutor moves, hold items. Evolution items, you already know, man. Give me the Hisui artifact for no reason. Just have it right now. He has it. Let's go. Okay, also, there's no, dang, there's no Sunstone. Okay. That's okay. We got the Hisui artifact, so I don't even have to get to level 40 for Sliggoo, I think. Nah, this is pretty cracked. Look at that. We can evolve Goomy at level 15, man. Not need Dawnstone? No, it's a Sunstone. For, I'm talking about Cottony into Whimsicott. We have a level 15 Hisuian Sliggoo. This is cracked. What up, Deej? How you doing? How you doing? Look at that, man. We're not even at the first gym and we already got this thing. Shelter? Sure. Sharply raising defense. Don't need tackle. Now, we're also going to juice up the movesets too, but that's... Dude, I'm going to slap in a Violet on this thing and just get nasty with it. Protect? I mean, we could put Absorb back on any time. I mean, same with Protect. I could have just said no, but... Okay. Hold on. Let me find the, sprites for Sliggoo and Goodra. Now the question is, how do we get to Goodra, though? Does it have to be, like, raining? Just reach straight up, reach level 50. Okay. So let me download these sprites. Goodra H. And Sliggoo H. Okay. Let's add Sliggoo to the team tracker up there. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Now, what do we got in terms of hold items? Oof. You guys know I love my helmet. That's not bad, that's not bad. But 3K is kind of a lot right now. We just got our first little bit of cash. Amulet and Expert Belt are also good. They're not very expensive. I might buy both of those, but let's see. Give me like Breaking Swipe for Drudagon to hit both. And then we might be good here. Oh, you don't get Breaking Swipe, damn. Dragon Claw. Night Slash. I don't know when let me see when Drudagon learns some stuff. If I learn something by 25, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Then we'll just use whatever we got for the first gym here. You don't get Dragon Claw till 30. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spend the money on Dragon Claw, which might be kind of wild, but let's just dominate the first two gyms real quick with this. Dragon Claw over Dragon Tail. Probably not gonna spend any more money on this, although Bulldoze is nice, but I don't have any levitators. Let's not do that. Night Slash was only $12.50. I already have Bite, though. I think we're good with this. We could get another priority move here with Giga Drain. It's a lot of money, but Giga Drain Comfy could carry for a little bit. Because again, you got to remember that's Giga Drain is a priority attack because I have Triage. So it doesn't even. I mean, Comfy's probably faster than whatever, but nah, that Giga Drain's too much money. But that's interesting. Larvesta. Cottony gets a bunch of cool things you can do with this too. But I don't really want it to hit the field until later. Acid Spray is also good because you combo that with a special attacker. Although Sliggoo's too slow. HP Fire? Not bad. I think I'm just gonna full send it with what we got though. Like let's not try to juice up everybody too much before we get very far here. But I do want the Amulet and the Expert Belt. They're both situational items, I understand that, but they're pretty cheap. And you know what? I can't actually afford a helmet, so let's do this. Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, Drudagon is kind of nasty work. So I think we do that. And that means I'll put the Amulet coin on Comfy, and that's going to be my lead. Like, Drudagon doesn't even have to dish out as much damage. It's just going to... Like, Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin is going to take care of a lot of damage for us. And the Amulet coin. Sliggoo, you want to wear the helmet? I didn't buy the helmet, did I? That's okay. Whatever. I'm going to slap the Expert Belt on something, but... Nobody really has... Alright, we'll save it for later. Never mind. Let's just go for it. Kind of like my odds here in the first gym. And, how much HP was... Oh, everyone got full healed after the fight. Okay. I thought I had to use a potion, but... We're good to go. Let's have a little fun. Who's our first gym leader today? Flannery. Okay. Again, getting trainers like Flannery and even Juan or Wallace in the first half, the first 4 gym leaders, what I like to call the first half, is great. Because then we don't have to deal with perma weather effects. I'd much rather fight Flannery without the perma sun. Growlithe, don't have Intimidate. Okay. Flash Fire Growlithe, we're chilling. The biggest threat is probably going to be Growlithe, although of course it resists everything. I'm gonna Draining Kiss it anyway. I was kind of thinking about going for Helping Hand to see if Dragon Claw could one-shot it. But what if it's a Sash Growlithe, right? Might as well break the Sash, take it out with D-Claw. You can howl all you want, little puppy. But watch Numel get Magnitude 10 right here. That would be crazy. Especially after that Howl boost. Could get Shiesty real quick. Okay. Okay. So Flannery wants to do this today, not even dish out damage. I like that. I don't like that. But it's also not Intimidate either. We need to double up into this. It's gotta go. Every time you see Tauros in this game, it always clicks bulk up. This thing is a goober threat. Gotta get rid of it. But this time, because it's the first gym, it only has work up. Okay. Don't laugh at Numel though. It is at +1. Okay? +1 bulldoze. Oh, you got it. Okay, that wasn't gonna do any damage, but he got a crit. He takes out Tauros with the bulldoze. Thanks, Numel. All right, we win. That was a very easy Flannery today, and thankfully so. Because I've had issues with Flannery in the past when we have to fight in the sun, so I'll take it. Free dubs. But I'm not gonna add the gym badge #1 to the bottom tracker there until it's officially over. But it will be after the next Draining Kiss or Magical Leaf. Okay. GG's, Flannery. That was pretty funny. Just bulldozed her own Tauros for me. Okay. And there we go. Let me find my badge tracker here. Let's keep the momentum going. Show me a legendary Pokemon for no reason right now. I've seen him before at the second route. But not today. Okay. I think we keep going back to Bro in the blue hat to try to find, you know, a Sunstone for Cottony, also a Duststone for Shandy. So we could go fighting type route here. I don't hate that. What is this one? Typical? Typical is weird, right? Because it would indicate normal types, but I kind of want to roll the dice here. You know, most of the time I like to go to these calm routes because they have 5 Pokemon. Let's do this. Typical is kind of weird. I don't exactly know what kind of Pokemon are going to show up here. Capsakid. Oh, Ditto. We could get an Imposter Ditto. And a Zuril. Hold on. Just in case this is Imposter Ditto. What do I have like the worst moveset? Probably this thing. I don't know. Imposter Ditto would really just be to kind of scout my opponent's set. But it's... Well, I mean, I could switch the ability, but... Also, do we roll with this? Jazz, do you want to see me? Okay, it ran away. I thought I was going to run into it right there. Should we run Sentret for it for Jazz? I kind of want to. Put Draudigon in front. I don't even have to attack these things. They're just going to take Rocky Helmet Roughtskin. I don't know what can this even do in a double battle though. Do you want me to do it? I don't know if it tanks a scratch, and if it attacks me, it would just knock itself out. Let's just throw a Pokeball at it. Should we do this? I don't know what it's gonna do though. Like how does this thing help in a double battle? First of all, what do we do in this situation? Who are we tossing for this thing? I'll tell you right now, I'm not tossing the bottom 3. Cottony, Sliggoo, and Litwick are going to be very good. Don't get it, waste of space? Alright. I mean, I know. But if you wanted me to use it, I would for you. So, it was all dependent upon what you said. To be honest, I was probably going to toss, if I did have to toss somebody. Yeah, actually, I should level up real quick just to make that fight free. To be honest, I was going to toss Larvesta, the starter that we had today. But if I level up everybody, then the trainers will be free on this route. Because they'll still have super low level Pokemon and I'll be at level 25. So let me just take out some stuff here. I only have 15 Dragon Claws though, so kind of got to conserve them a little bit. Make sure I at least have 4 or 5 left for the gym leader. I don't want to use them all right here. Chople, Custap. We could probably take this thing out with just a scratch or bite. I'll go for Metal Claw actually. I don't like Metal Claw because it misses. Winning is top priority, yeah it is. It is, but winning with a Furret, 10 times more swag, as you know. Alright, let's go fight this lady now. She hit me with the move out of the way. How about you move out the way? Triathlete Tegan. Oh, you got a Goomy? That's cool. You know, I got a Slagoo over here. Steel type. Easy money. We're not fooling around anymore? No, I'm really not, man. I woke up today, I took a walk this morning, and I was thinking about this game, man. I said, you know, even though I haven't been fooling around before, I've been trying to win every time, but I just been getting smoked left and right, man. I still think about the second attempt where we should have won. Well, it's not that we should have won, but I was feeling so good on that second attempt. I really thought we were going to do it, and then May sent out a Xerneas. And that's really what made me decide to play double battles. Because in that situation, right, a Pokemon like Xerneas, if it hits the field and you're not prepared to, you know, easily get rid of it and quickly dispense of it, it basically, in a single battle format, if you let Xerneas get up a Geomancy, the game's pretty much over, right? It's just over. So the reason why I wanted to switch to double battles was because then we just double up into something like a Xerneas. Don't even let it get the Geomancy off. Just get it off the field right away. That was the only trainer, right? Yeah, and everyone's capped. Let's just go. I usually don't like doing the electric routes, but maybe this is the one time we do it. Because it's early game and there's five Pokemon. But you know me, I think electric is a bottom 5 typing. But in terms of double battles, what if we get a Raichu, right, with Fake Out? There's a lot of really good ice types, of course, like Weavile would be great as well. But ice type seems to pop up a lot. So I'm kind of feeling the electric route. This is where I'm going to go. Blitzel and Nose Pass. Ooh, Togedemaru. That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting Pokemon. What else? What's the full lineup of 5? Mankey. Hold the phone. Oh, and a Meta Titty? Oh, but I can't catch a Titty because there's no Mega Stones yet. Annihilape would go hard, though. Annihilape's a great Pokemon. Ice-type selections. Oh, and Pokemon Conquest. Dude, I would rock a Meta Titty for sure if we could Mega Evolve it. Mankey would go kind of hard, though. I don't know, this is tough. We can also catch Pokemon at the end, but Togedemaru is interesting. There's another patch of grass towards the end of this, though, so let's go over there. What do we got here? More balls. This is good. We need the balls. I think we have to rock Annihilape, right? That's way too good. It's way too good. What the heck? What up, Joey? Alright. We have to catch the little pig monkey, right? Let's go, bro. You already know. Let's have a day. Alright. What are we tossing here, though? Are we tossing, I think we're tossing Larvesta, right? I'm not keeping this thing to level 59. Look, Volcarona's cracked. It's arguably the most broken Pokemon that we could get for singles, but for doubles, bro? I don't know. You can't really like Quiver Dance with a Volk and doubles, right? I'm gonna get smoked by a Rock Slide plus something else, right? What up, Tony? Alright. Let's toss Larvesta. Garbage. It was our starter. It's painful to have to do. But I think this is the play, bros. Let's get it. Oh, we don't need to nickname the monkey. Alright. Lock it in, lock it in. This is a good start. Let me replace Larvesta's sprite for Mankey real quick. And we're kind of cooking right now. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Let's check out the monkey. Serious with Vital Spirit? Perfect. IVs? Decent, you feel me? Alright. Joe, by the way, if you're still in here, boss, how does it feel? Officially 7 days being married. Let's get it. What a epic weekend that was last Saturday, bro. Alright. Let's declaw. Throw some leaves at this little seal here. Get it off the field. But look, Joe, Tony, this is the internet, alright? So kind of, even though we know each other in real life, don't give away secrets of who you are and who I am. You feel me? It is the internet, man. You never know. You got to keep it low key. All right. There's something up here. Let's go grab it. But for anybody anybody else in the live stream chat right now, can we get a little congratulations for Joe in the chat? That's my boy that just got married last weekend in Texas. The absolute W wedding, man. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. We could give an expert belt to Mankey and kind of get after it here. But realistically, we're just gonna roll with Comfy with the coin, and Drudagon again. They're gonna have to hard carry these first couple battles. Thank you guys. I mean, Joe will appreciate that if he's still in here, but let's go ahead and move on to the second gym here. How do we get? I don't know how to get Annihilate, but we're gonna have to cross that bridge after we do after we get to Primate first. Okay. Mr. Wahey guy? No way. But what we're looking for here is a Dust Stone for Litwick and a Sunstone for a little Cotton Ball. Don't tempt me with a good time. They're throwing the Choice Band at me already. It's crazy. The Covert Cloak so we don't get flinched by Rock Slide or Fake Out. Kind of shiced. Pads. A little protection never hurt, you know? The Goggles, because I don't like Sporamungus. I don't know. Let's check for the Evo Stones first. What up, Ninja? Welcome back in. Okay. Dust Stone for Shandy. Yep. And I see a Sunstone too. Perfect. Okay. Now we can cook with Whimsicott. Let's get it. What up, Shadow? Welcome in. How you doing today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? It's a great day. Great day to dominate some fools in Emerald Rogue. Let's get it. And also, let's get these Evos real quick. Well, we can't evolve into Chandelure yet, but you know what I'm getting at. Just gotta find these things here. That's where they were. Alright, Sunstone on Cottony. Perfect. Prankster Whimsicott already. I'm sorry to hear about that, Ninja. That's tough, man. That's tough. Okay, I think I had a Violet on this thing, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and throw the Violet onto Sliggoo. Much better anyway on it. And now with Whimsicott, let's take a look at everybody's, Bro, they're already throwing Moonblast Energy Ball at me. It's crazy. Nah. Also, I mean, Cotton Guard's really good as well. I don't even think we don't really even need two attacks on Whimsicott. I'm gonna do it anyway, but we need some other stuff, right? We need Prankster Charm, Prankster Cotton Spore, Sunny Day, all that good stuff, man. I've seen Tailwind too. I don't really need them all yet, but definitely in the second half we need Sunny Day to counter Rain, unless we pull Rain early. So what would benefit us most in the early game here? Prankster Leech. Nah, there's way too many cool tools that the Whimsicott gets. I'm probably gonna go with Charm Tailwind, I think. Also, Helping Hand is not bad, but Tailwind to give my teammate a speed boost, and Charm to like cut any physical attacking threat, just cut their attack in half. Off rip. For real. Okay. Water Pulse on Sliggoo. I think I had Water Gun, right? Yeah, why not? That moveset's kind of ass right now, but whatever. Put Hex on Litwick, although it ain't gonna see the field anyway. It's fine. No, you only missed one gym leader. You're coming in at a perfect time here. I might as well take Slash over Scratch. There's no reason not to. And Comfy with the Prankster Leech, like Ninja was talking about. Although, arguably, this... Well, it doesn't get Prankster Charm. So because we have Charm on Whimsicott, which I still need to update the sprite for, let's do that. And Mankey's the last one here. I could give it Cross Chop, but... Yeah, ain't no point in having Fury Swipes. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, it's all day Rogue Juicer today. Alright, let's update Whimsicott. Which I do have. Oh, thank you, man. I seen that. Thank you, Sismon. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Thank you, bro.
Just subscribed with Prime.
Jeez, I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, same thing as Gym 1. It's going to be the Drudagon Comfy show. I would love a Sash for Whimsicott. I don't think we checked the hold items yet. What do we got? Oh, I did check these because I seen the band. Let's buy a Covert Cloak for Whimsicott then. It's cheap. Why not? Alright, we got like halfway decent items in the bag. And that's what's up. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Welcome in. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time here, but I am looking for something for Mankey. Because I don't have anything but fighting coverage. Can I get the elemental punches? We can. What are we going to roll on Ape? We're going to go Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. What are we thinking? Although we don't really need any of this now. I'm going to take Ice Punch over Swagger. We don't need to click Swagger. We'll take this for now. We'll consider the other ones later. But I think we're good to go. Let's get after it. I'm just making sure all the sprites are good on OBS. I think they are. Okay. Everyone's at 25, fully healed. Drudagon Comfy, let's get it. Alternatively, Whimsicott might be better than Comfy. Well, I mean it is, but Comfy's more expendable. So we'll let that out. We'll leave that out there in the front for a little bit. And we get Brawly. Not bad. I mean, having a couple fairy types on the team, it would have been nice to get Brawly later, but I'll take this. This will be pretty free too. Hold the phone though. Those are two strong ass Pokemon that he's leading off with. Damn, bro. I think I'm gonna double up into Breloom, but not attacking Goodra is a horrendous idea. Because if that thing clicks Bulk Up and has an Eviolite, we're gonna have a hard time taking it out. But Breloom's got to go because I'm not trying to get put to sleep by Breloom, because then we really have problems. That's good damage. We'll obviously take it out with Dragon Claw. Okay, Headbutt. As long as Steel Beam guy doesn't have a steel move for Comfy, we'll survive the turn. He does bulk. It's gonna get a little weird right here. What do you got in the back? Oh. Damn. His team is tough for only being level 25. That is 3 giga threats right there. I like my chances though, because we got Whimsicott in the back, but this is no joke right here. Hariyama might click Fake Out. Nah, Breloom's just so annoying because of Spore. This Goodra is at +1. I kind of need to get rid of it, but also I think I just double up into Goodra. If any of them attack into... Okay, thankfully Hariyama didn't Fake Out, but if any of them attack into Drudagon, remember, we got Rocky Helmet Rough Skin. So this is going to KO itself. Unless I crit, though, he lives this easily. Yep. Oh, they're all bulking up. Okay, this is sketch. What is Goodra going for, though? Okay, Girder's goner, then. Only if I Draining Kiss it. Alright, we'll Dragon Claw Hariyama and get rid of Goodra with a Kiss. Doesn't do anything but click Bulk Up twice, so we're good. Oh, yeah, that's right. Shadow was trying to it was asking about how to find the Discord. I remember that. Sorry about that, Shadow. Like I told you, I don't know how to get you there, but Jazzy can take care of you. I do remember you had the comment about that. Okay, a little confused why he's only clicking Bulk Up, but I I'll take it. But Hariyama's at +2. It could potentially one-shot something depending on the moveset, because it's going to live Dragon Claw. Unless I crit. Oh, how did he go down to that? Oh, that was crazy. Okay. Brawly never actually attacked that whole fight. All he did was spam bulk up. No, Breloom used Headbutt, but that was it. Whatever. We move. That could have got a little weird. We're going to go ahead and add gym badge number 2. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time to play the game show. What do we got? Breezy. And a couple of Verdants. For some grass types or bug types. Breezy for a flying type. We don't need a grass type, so let's go ahead and do the breezy one, actually. And then we're going to have a little fun at the Ho. That's a couple of good Pokemon right there. Especially with Luch, man. I love Luch. Because look, we could, remember, this is double battles, right? We can do stuff with Unburden Hawlucha. We can get some Psychic Seed or Electric Seed, and then we can set up Terrain to activate Unburden. These are the 3 Pokemon, but who goes for Luch, though, right? To be honest, I think it's Comfy. I was going to give Whimsicott the coin, but now that this thing evolved into Whimsicott, it kind of does everything Comfy does, but even better. So we don't need both of these fairies. I also kind of like that little guy that showed up again right there. The Zingzap Pokemon, whatever his name is. Luch is also kind of a monster, man. It's not great in doubles, but being able to like trigger Unburden, you know, as long as I can set up Terrain and have the correct item, it does go kind of hard. Let me hit it up with a Metal Claw, because he'll definitely live that. Well, actually, after all this damage from Rocky Helmet Rough Skin, he might not live Metal Claw. Okay, never mind. That was easy. Let's chuck a Great Ball at this thing. Oh yeah, this is the Johto route right off the west side of Ekritique. That's right, Ninja. Alright, I think it's time to toss Comfy. I do. Let's do that, and let's add Hawlucha to the squad. Also, Dragon Clawing these little Noibats here is how we get up to the next level cap of 35. Which also means we can evolve Mankey into Primeape. And then see, how do we get Annihilape in this game? I don't know. To be honest, it's probably just a level. But we're going to find out after we evolve into Primeape first. Alright, let's adjust some sprites while this is going on. There's Primeape. And then Hawlucha for Comfy here. Let me find this real quick. Where you at? There you are. Okay. Not bad. So how do we evolve this thing into Annihilape here? Okay. Just reached level 38, so all we gotta do is get through the next gym and make sure we still have Primeape after, but again, I can't get too attached to these Pokemon. By the way, do I have the whistle to be able to ride? I think I do. No, it would be a key item. I really should have bought the Poke Whistle. Which I thought I did. I guess not. That was an L. I should have bought the Poke Whistle so that we could hop back over these ledges here, but it is what it is. Let's fight her. She's all, ew, did you just look at me? No. I'm staring off into the trees, man. I'm just here for that cash and the experience points, but those are 2 pretty good Pokemon right there. And I completely forgot Hawlucha was in front. That was a mistake. Doesn't really matter which one I Metal Claw. Oh, we can detect with Luch. Let's just do that. Save a turn. Whistle for a ride is not Zelda. That was good, Ninja. Nah, the riding Pokemon feature in this is pretty cool, because then you can hop over ledges and stuff. But I guess I forgot to buy the upgrade. Oh well. Alright, now we can easily get rid of this. Well, not easily, but I only have one move in Aerial Ace. It's not ideal. But Hawlucha can definitely live a hit here. Well, wouldn't have had to if I didn't miss Metal Claw, but it's okay. Good news is we're on the route with Luch, right? We just catch another one if it goes down. It's not a big deal. But I really do want to find a Focus Sash for Whimsicott before I go throwing that thing out in the front of the party. There's a Nature Mint here. Let's go with Primate for a little bit. A Relaxed Mint. It's not horrible. We could use it on Hisuian Goodra. To be honest, the 6 Pokemon on my team, I don't even remember the natures at all. We've only looked at a couple of them. I think Whimsicott was quiet, and that's the only one I remember. Let's bite it and punch it. Not bad. And this will get us to the level cap of 35 for the 3rd gym here. Oh, but I don't have the amulet coin on anybody. That's what I need to put on. Gotta take advantage of all these trainer battles and get that cash. I had to strip it from Comfy, remember, because I tossed Comfy off the team. Okay. Now we're good, now we're good. 2v1, yeah, exactly. It always happens in the beginning of this game until after a couple badges, then the gym leaders, or I mean, then all the trainers have like at least more than one Pokemon. Naive Mint, that's not bad. A little speed boost at the cost of Spadef. I'm just gonna keep fighting all these. We're trying to get as much money as we can early in the game, but thinking about playing Pokemon Gaia, you should, man. It's really, really fun. It's such a well-made game. Alright, let's just go for Metal Claw and Low Kick. As long as I don't miss Metal Claw, we'll take this guy out. Never mind. Comfy is useless already? No, it's not useless. 10,000 bucks from Big Boy there. Comfy's not useless, it's just that Whimsicott does everything Comfy can do better. So we don't really need the 2 fairies. Although they're both really good Pokemon, but I don't know. I decided for 2 fighting types instead of 2 fairies, so we added Hawlucha over Comfy. There's nothing over there this time. We're at the Moo Moo farm, but unfortunately it's closed. What's up, buddy? You want to battle? Yeah, Pokemon Guy has a good time. It's a very chill, relaxed game. It's just a nice little playthrough, something to do. I actually did just stream it. Well, I think it was a couple days ago on Thursday. But that's today's YouTube video is actually Pokemon Gaia, where we get the 5th gym badge. And I won't spoil the 5th gym, but it was a pretty unique setting. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Actually, it's the only time we've ever seen a Pokemon gym in this particular setting, if you will. It's pretty cool. Okay, is the rival here? He is not. Alright, we're out of here. Let's go play the game show. Everybody's favorite game show. Let's get in here and test our Poke knowledge here. Although this is always very easy. Alright, we know how the game show works. We got 3 different kinds of game shows. Let's hope we don't get Voltorb Flip, because that's the most, everybody knows Voltorb Flip, right? We're trying to get the other 2 games because they're a lot more fun. Okay, what's that cry? Everybody, turn me up and listen to these Pokemon cries here. And let's see if you're as good as me, because you already know I'm going 6 for 6. I don't miss any of these. So let's see if you're as good as me at this game here. Alright. It's going to play the cry 3 times, by the way. So let's do it. That's like a baby fairy type Pokemon, huh? I need to. Oh no, it's Cubchoo. My bad, my bad. I don't know why, but I was thinking like Swirlix or something. But that was definitely Cubchoo. That's why I was thinking like a baby, yeah, a baby fairy type. Oh no, yeah, Ninja's gonna be really good at this, I bet. I know you will. Okay. Ooh, we get a Toxic Orb. But honestly, unless we get a really, really good prize, we're going all 6 rounds just for fun. Okay. Oddly enough, we upgrade to 3 Toxic Orbs. That's kind of tempting to keep, but let's do the first round. Or I mean the second round here. Sounds like some kind of spider. I don't actually recognize that. Ooh. It's got to be between Mothim and Citadel. I guarantee you that was not Klefki, Breloom, or Poliwhirl. I don't know what Mothim sounds like. Okay. Thank you, Ninja. That was actually going to be a coin flip. I didn't think it was Citadel. I was going to guess Mothim, but I don't like to guess. And I don't have to because I got Ninja on my team today. Okay. Okay, 3 Toxic Orbs is tempting, but 4 Friend Balls is garbage. We're going to move on and not take the Toxic Orbs, but they would have sold for some good money. Walrein. Right? That gotta be Walrein. Yeah. It's always funny to scroll down the list and just just look at all the options. That was a pretty easy Walrein though. Yeah, easy money. Okay, let's go on to round 4. 3 Firestones, yeah. We're honestly, again, like I said, unless we get a really, really good prize, we're just doing all 6 rounds, and we'll take. If you do all 6 rounds, you're just stuck with whatever the last prize is, but it don't really matter. We're doing this for fun. Diancie. Or a Carbink. But it's got to be one of those two, right? Yeah, okay, it's Diancie. No, you're way better than you're way better than me at this, Ninja. I gotta give it to you. That was a pretty easy Diancie, though. I do know that one. Okay. Ooh, a free ability patch for round 5. Let's do it. Who do we got? I know who this is easy. I know who this is, but I gotta see the list. It's not coming to the tip of my tongue there. Oh, it's Dialga. Okay. That's what it was. Like, this sounds really, really familiar. That was easy to Dialga. Yeah. Yeah, you heard it off the very first one. I didn't want to look stupid and say something like wrong, but yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Jazzy. I was like, it's either Dialga, Giratina, or Palkia, but I couldn't quite remember which one. If they would have thrown 2 of the 3 on the list, you know, without Ninja, I might have guessed wrong there, but that was pretty easy. Okay, ability patch is really tempting. We get to see the 6th prize before agreeing to do it, so let's see what it is. A TM for Play Rough. You know what? Because Ninja's here, we're doing all 6 rounds. I'd rather have the patch, but we're going to be stuck with Play Rough. Ladies and gentlemen, the 6th and final round. What is that Pokemon's cry? Sounds like Genesect, but it's not. That gives me like a very like Steel Bug vibes. Oh, that's Yveltal. With a cry that notable and epic, it has to be a legendary. Yeah, it had to be. Like this game for me, like Ninja gets it off the cries, but for me, like once I see the list, it's pretty easy to get it because I knew it'd be something like a Genesect. But now that I see a Yveltal, it's like boom. Right away I can see that. That's the only one that fits here. Imagine if somebody clicked P-Dove. That'd be classic. But thank you, Ninja. Honestly, I would not have been able to do that without you. Ninja, here's the crown. I'm going to put it on your head. You are officially the GOAT of Who's That Cry? You are the champion. Alright, we got a TM for Play Rough. That's kind of whatever. It's a good move, but... Really? We did that for the fun in it. That's why we did that. Alright, let's go here and try to buy some Nature Mints and maybe a Lumberry if she's selling them today. No. I already have some Chopples. We can get a Babiri for a Whimsicott. What do I have, by the way, in terms of berries? 'Cause we had a bunch of garbage ones. Never gonna use Pomegs. Shuckle, okay, Shuckaberry. Chopple and Shucka are good. Koba's good because we can give it to Whimsicott for the flying damage. Chardy in case we find a Charizard. And we can actually use that on Litwick too. Same with Kasib. Ganlon is pointless. Selactberry we can use, although we have Tailwind on Whimsicott. Pataya is also good. The rest of these down bottom are trash. Apcot, Starf. Actually, Custap is not trash. I take that back. Roap and Moringa are garbage though. Custap Berry is actually very good. Also, while I'm in here doing this, every once in a while we're going to have to sell stuff, so I'm just going to take a moment to do it. Super Repels, Lax Mint is terrible. And then also we got a bunch of like Expedef and Feathers. Let me just get these out the bag real quick. And hopefully we don't have to do this again, but the bag will probably fill up at some point. But if anybody doesn't know what Feathers do, they give you 1 EV at a time. They're actually useful. You know, especially if you want to use like, if you want to do 252 in attack, you can always do like 25 proteins. And instead of using a 26th protein for the last 2 EVs, you can just use a couple feathers. So they have a use, but in something like this, we don't need them. Just sell them out the bag. Alright. It's always funny when this lady still talks to you after she walks away, but it's kind of a glitch. Anyway, up here is where we could buy nature mints. They're on a rotation. It's going to be random what mints are here now, but that's nothing good either. Lonely wouldn't be bad for Primeape. It's not ideal, but it's not bad. We already have a Naive. I'm going to go ahead and buy a Lonely. Yeah, exactly. They only do one EV at a time. It's a very painful process. So let me interact with one of the nature mints and it'll show all of the natures that we have. Yeah, see, both Primeape and Luch can use, wow, I got Quiet for Litwick and Whimsicott. That's not bad. And Hasty Sligoo is also pointless. I'm going to use a Lonely Mint, yeah, on Primeape. And I'm going to use Relaxed on Goodra H. Or Sligoo H. And the Naive for Whimsicott. I don't like lowering my Spidef, but it's kind of whatever. Yeah, those are really not good mints. They're okay. I'll take the free heal and then we'll go fight the third gym here. I guess we could see what this guy's offering today, but I usually don't like to buy items here because then we gotta come back to pick it up. So he's only selling balls today. It's not worth it. All right, let's go dominate the third gym, and then after this, the next level cap is going to be 45. So we will have Annihilape for that. I just need to figure out who to lead off with here. Oh yeah, oh, this Luch is already unburdened. That's not bad. Man, I'm getting really awful attack IVs today, but whatever. Oh, I need to change movesets again. You always got to look at this every go around. Hone Claws is not bad. It'll ensure that I don't miss Metal Claws. I take Hone Claws over Slash. Although again, this is double, so I don't really need to set up. Oh, there's Rage Fist. That's cool, even though we're not a ghost yet. It's not bad. Taunt, Bounce. Yeah, we need Brick Break. We need some kind of fighting move here. I don't need Encore or Feather Dance. Do I have Aerial Ace? I do. Okay, so Wing Attack is pointless. You know what? I'd rather have Taunt over Feather Dance, to be honest. Okay, Fairy Wind. These are all the... Yeah, everybody else has good attacks, although now we have Dragon Dance for you. It's not even that much better, but it is better. Litwick, I'm not even going to let see the field yet, so... About the Pokeblocks? No, yeah. No, I don't. But, I mean, they're useful in this game, but they're a little too niche that I don't really spend the time to use the Pokeblocks. But they are useful. Okay, who's going to lead alongside Druddigon? We just go double physical attackers? Druddigon is going to be Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, but whoever is in the lead next to Druddigon is going to be holding the amulet coin, so... Primeape set is actually kind of nice right here, but I really want to get an Annihilape, so I'm going to lead off with Lucha instead. Although leading off with Whimsicott's probably the play, but I'm going with Hawlucha with the amulet coin. So that means we can give Primeape the expert belt. And Whimsicott probably just a Koba berry, because I still don't have a focus sash. Let me go find my berries real quick. Okay. And we're in there, man. Gym leader number 3 today is Watson. Okay. Well, not ideal that I just put Hawlucha in the front, but oh well. What are we gonna do, you know? Alright, let's do this. Emolga and Tadbulb. Interesting. I don't like this matchup for Hawlucha in terms of Emolga. I really don't, but... because it resists my dual stab, right? Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Now, the question is, who do I double? I could double up into Tadbulb to get rid of it. I think even if I double Emolga, it probably lives. So I think we need to get... oh, I could also detect. I'll detect next turn. But I don't like this because Luch is probably going to get paralyzed by a discharge from Tadbulb or a spark from Emolga, right? I could also detect. Let me Dragon Claw Emolga and then detect. I wanted to save detect for next turn. Okay, Emolga's going charge. That's not great. It would have been better if I just double attack this turn. I think Tadbulb's going to rip a discharge, though. Oh, that does so much damage. It went Mud Shot. Okay. I protected Hawlucha and nobody attacked it. You gotta love it. But you know what? Emolga doesn't... I hope Hawlucha's faster than Emolga to just take it out. So I'm going to Dragon Claw Tadbulb and go for the Brick Break. I am faster. Okay. You gotta remember, like, Emolga with Spark this early in the game, but also if it has Acrobatics and is not holding an item, that really would have messed up Hawlucha bad. That's pathetic damage, but unfortunately I do get paralyzed. Damn, this Druddigon's actually kind of strong, though. Just being an impish nature. There's no Megas yet, but that is still a threat. And Helioptile is not a threat. I can destroy that with Dragon Claw. Just get rid of it. I should switch out Luch, but like, into what, you know? Manectric's gonna hit hard. 97 Spadef with Eviolite. I could take hits all day from Manectric then. Sapsipper's ass, by the way. I need to get rid of that, but... nah, we could take hits all day from Manectric. I'm going hard Slugoo. We're saving Luch a little bit. Okay, of course it has a physical attack, but it still don't matter. Glare's annoying, but if I break through, I think Dragon Claw would one-shot Helioptile. Unless it has an Eviolite, there's no way you take this. No. Okay, and a double up with Dragon Claw and Dragon Pulse, I think easily takes out Manectric here. He's going for the Paraflinch, though. Take that Rocky Helmet Rough Skin, buddy. Free 25%. Nah, we win. Easy money. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Okay, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 gym badges. I think Jazzy just enjoying the show, you know? Sitting back, relaxing. Okay, not bad. Absolutely smoked, Watson. Not bad. Let's go ahead and add the 3rd gym badge here. Ooh, I see a steel route too. Ooh. Let me make sure we are okay, we are on 3 badges. Flannery, Brawley, Watson. Do we do this again and go for the 10 rare candies? I don't see a reason not to. Because the team is looking kind of spicy right now, to be honest. Although water routes are always tempting. Oh, she's still shiny hunting that Deoxys in Fire Red. Respect. Me too, me too. Jazzy the GOAT. Okay. I'm kind of feeling Team Aqua into a steel route. Kind of like that idea. Let's do this. Now also keep in mind, after the very first battle that we win right here, we're going to hit level 38 and we can evolve into Annihilate. We'll just run around and grab the items and then we'll fight that scrub right there. 3 full restores is, that's a good find right there. Hey, come here, buddy. Oh, I should do it the other way. It's too hard to chase them and then try to, like, interact with them. Now, the good news and the bad news about this place, right? It takes about 30 minutes to get through because there's, like, there's a whole bunch of grunts. But the good news is, after the first 3 fights, I hit the next level cap of 45, and they all stay at level 35. That is, like, that's the one good thing about this. So all we gotta do is take out a couple, you know, a couple of these grunts. This is gonna do is start doing a lot of damage, though, because they are on par with me. I don't know why you would Water Pulse the Dragon type. Don't even think about it, Druddigon. Okay. Get rid of this garbage sushi fish. Terrible Pokemon. Okay. Now everyone's at 39, so after this battle we can evolve into Annihilate. So that's pretty clean right there. And we'll just go for Declaw Aerial Ace again. Could go for Brick Break, it's a little bit stronger, but I kind of feel like, you know, as long as I break through Confusion, I think Dragon Claw would get it from here, but it'd be pretty close. We break through two times in a row, so that's pretty lucky. Okay. Oh, Black Sludge is funny. Whatever, we outspeed and take it out with Aerial Ace. Alright, Annihilate, here we go. I also should probably use some potions here. So another good thing about this route too is we're also going to get an insane amount of money. Like a crazy amount of cash. Because as you saw right there, I think we got like 10 or 11k off that grunt. That means they're all going to pay out kind of the same amount. So we're going to have a lot of money. Annihilate. Boom. Shadow Punch? No, I already have Rage Fist. It's way better. Now that is a better fighting attack. All we need to find though is Drain Punch, because I don't like lowering my defense with CC. Okay, let's go ahead and potion up. I don't have Drain Punch, do I? No. We got a bunch of regular ass potions, we'll just use those up. Okay. And for now, I'm just going to keep using Halucha because it does have the amulet coin, but I can switch the coin whenever I want. And put somebody else up there with Druddigon. One of these days, I'm going to find that dolphin. I still have not seen one in all... That's probably because I don't have Surf. Oh, I didn't mean to click Detect. I meant to click Brick Break. I hit the button too fast. Luckily, Sableye didn't do no prankster shenanigans. But it kind of works out that I didn't click Brick Break because it would have went into Sableye and failed. Because it's a Ghost type. Okay, it works out. Let's go for Dragon Claw Aerial Ace just to get rid of this prankster scrub. Huh, and speaking of, that's also a prankster Murkrow with the Tailwind. Maybe it wasn't Prankster Sableye, or it's just trying to attack again with Shadow Claw or something. Okay. Nightshade. Yeah, I think that's what Jazzy said. You're only doing playthroughs with the... Yeah, exactly. All you do is use shinies. Okay. Not bad, that was clean. So, now as you can see, we're at level 43 across the board, so... That means we also get a Chandelure right now. And then the next battle we get to 45, which is the level cap, and then all these Team Aqua scrubs are going to stay at 35, so should be easy to get one-shots. Not even going to update the sprite into Lampent because I do have somewhere the Dust Stone. Okay, we're just going straight to Chandelure. This is not like a regular playthrough where you can kind of get the moves whenever, so we don't need to wait for that. Alright. Let me find Chandelure's thing. There it is. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let me see what that special attack looking like real quick. 157 is crazy. Nah. Still a garbage moveset, but we'll fix that in a minute. Don't have to do it right now. Also, I could probably invest these irons. I think I'm just going to rip them all on Annihilape. Bro's about to be MVP of this playthrough. Mon is just too good. Alright, let's go hit level 45 for everybody. And hopefully just take a bunch of one-shots from here. Okay. We're off to a really good start. We just got to keep the momentum rolling here. But I like where we're at in this playthrough so far. Dragon Claw is going to one-shot Tatsugiri, so I'm just going to Aerial Ace into Spiritomb. It's a free chip. There's no way you get it again, right? The confusion off Water Pulse? There's no way. Alright. Now, as long as Spiritomb doesn't click Destiny Bond, we'll be okay here. We'll take it out next turn. That's fine. Just double up into it before it starts putting in work with Dark Ball, Shadow Ball. Wish Cash. Ignore it. We're just doubling Spiritomb here. You gotta love the nasty plot into a Sucker Punch. That's a classic. And now, because of that, I think Aerial Ace might take it out. And then we get a free Dragon Claw damage into Wish Cash. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And we get a crit. I'll take it. And 13,000 bucks off that guy. The Sky Uppercut TM is actually kind of funny because I think we can give that to Hawlucha, but it's kind of whatever. The last couple times we came through here too, I was finding escape ropes. So we'll see if we can get another one of those. I'm just gonna rip a potion onto Luch. Played a little safe. Druddigon can use one too. Alright, let's grab this Evo item and also another free Nature Mint there. That's not bad. Gastrodon and Obstagoon. That's actually a pretty damn good team, but due to the level difference, we can do about 80% with the Dragon Claw into Gastro and easily Oko Obstagoon here with the ×4 Brick Break, obviously. That could have KO'd like 3 Obstagoons in a row. Yeah, Sky Uppercut's not bad. But if we go look at Hawlucha's moveset, now that we're at the next cap of 45, it's probably got some good stuff it can have. Like, better than Brick Break. It's doing a little too much there, Gastrodon. Brux could actually take out Hawlucha with a Psychic Fang, so we Dragon Claw to get rid of Gastro, but I can't risk... like, Hawlucha would not one-shot Brux with... Hawlucha would not one-shot Brux with, like, an Aerial Ace, even though it's 10 levels higher, and I would get KO'd to a Psychic Fang, so... we go Whimsicott, we just smoke it with Energy Ball next turn. Easy money. What you doing clicking Trick Room, man? What a potato. Whatever. Oh wait, what? Oh, you talking about 1,000 on YouTube? Really? Damn, that's crazy, man. Thank you. First of all, I didn't even know it was that close. That's crazy. Thank you, man. Everybody in the live, everybody over on the YouTube side of things. For real, thank you. It means a lot, man. That's crazy. Regardless, you know, I don't do this though for the numbers. Regardless of whatever happened to the channel, I was gonna keep doing my job every day and making videos for people to enjoy. Regardless what happens, man. And no matter where it goes from here too. I'm always gonna be here making videos for you guys, and hopefully, you know, hopefully a handful of people enjoy them. That's all I only focus on controlling the things I can control, you know. But it does mean a lot. And maybe That's the good luck charm we need to finally win an Emerald Rogue run. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out stuff to say in Emerald Rogue now, right? Because the last few times when we got deep in the runs, I'll hit the YouTube intro and I say, hey, you know, I guarantee you guys this is the time we finally get the job done in Emerald Rogue. And then I get smoked every time, so I'm not going to say that this time. we got to switch it up. And by the way, double ice attacks for Luch is kind of threatening. But we can one-shot Celio and also one-shot this with the Brick Break, so we're good. But yeah, when we come back for part 12 later this afternoon, and hopefully finish off the run here for the first career dub, I'm not going to say nothing about guaranteeing the win in the intro. I keep doing that and I keep losing. So we'll see when we get there later today. Okay, what are we going to do here? Probably, I need to save the last couple Dragon Claws. There's still too many trainers left to go here. No, yeah, Team Aqua being 10 levels below, they're just cooked. Let me get the flinch, not bad. Go for Aerial Ace. Oh, of course, Ninja, of course. I'm thankful for the honor to name it after you. You're going to be a great Ghastly and eventually a great Gengar for the Leaf Green playthrough. It is already a Haunter. But I'm going to have to get one of my buddies to come over and trade me so we can get Gengar. I really do think you're going to be very important to the team, Ninja. I mean, everybody is, all 6 members, but Gengar with Psychic T-Bolt, it's going to put in a lot of work against the Elite Four. Go ahead and rip a... Let's go ahead and rip a fresh water. Let Druddigon get some water here. Jinx isn't good? For what, Jazz? You talking about ice types in general, or what? I might have missed the context on that one. Jinx ain't bad. What do you mean? Wait, what? How come this guy doesn't fight me? 3 luxury balls. No, Gengar was an absolute clown in, Actually, let me talk to this guy first. Or else if he would have stepped forward, he might have blocked the path. No, because I could have came behind him. Never mind. But Gengar was an absolute clown in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team. It's pretty funny in the story. Let's see. What do we do here? I guess I'll use a Dragon Claw. I feel like I should double into Persian. Because of, that's exactly why. Because of Fur Coat. I knew it was going to live. Well, I didn't know. That's why I didn't double into it. But I was thinking about doing it. Because Fur Coat always lets you live physical hits. Oh. I get you, Jess. I thought you meant actually Jinx. Alright. Let's see. Seadro is faster. It doesn't really matter what I do here then. Yeah. I was trying to see if I can avoid taking damage. Focus energy. Never mind, we're good. Yeah, you're talking about Jinx in the Emerald Rogue runs. No, exactly, you're right. But hey, maybe Jinx is the key to getting the win. I might need to catch one of those. Probably one-shot this with the Brick Break. Doesn't really matter. No, she wasn't talking about Jinx, but exactly, the Pokemon puns. Yeah. You know me, Jazz, I'm a little slow. I love when you make those, but usually they go right over my head. But I'm getting better. I'm catching on to you. Oh, not what I meant to do. Alright, what do we got here? Leaf Stone? Don't care. Lonely Mint? Can actually use that for Hawlucha. It was also neutral in nature. It's not bad. Jinx deserves an evolution after Electabuzz and Magmar. Yeah, that's a great call, actually. I forgot about that. They are more like a trio. TR for Bug Bite. Not bad. We'll fight her in a little bit, just because I want the money, but usually, dang it, usually this was where the escape rope was on the other runs. And I think, yeah, this is the correct way, okay. Let's go back the other way to grab the item off of this warp tile, and then we'll fight her. Okay, we got a mint. Might as well get Luch some water here. Looks a little parched. you know, I don't really need to be using these, like, potions and fresh waters right here when I'm only missing a little bit of HP, but the alternative is I let the HP get lower and I rip some of my better potions, so I'm just kind of using up the water and the regular potions just to get them out of the bag. Because now that we're at higher levels, they're basically useless. They're just taking up space. I think if I double Malamar with a D-Claw and a Brick Break, it should take it out. Well, it definitely should. I'm 10 levels higher. Keep forgetting about that. Yeah, this should definitely take it out, right? Yeah. Malamar's an interesting mon. I didn't know if it could take that. Let's just go for Bite, Brick Break. This thing's just use agility, though. It's going to outspeed my team, but... Good damage. Probably should have went for Dragon Claw, but okay. That's annoying. I'm trying to save the last couple Dragon Claws. But I mean, look at this. This is 13,000 per battle here. Oh, a Jolly Mint is fire and HP ups. Where are we at? We're at 140,000 bucks now because of this amulet coin action. She said, "No one can stop Team Aqua's expansion." Oh yeah? Oh. You just met your fate right here. I'm gonna put you in the dirt. What you gonna do with your little Basculin and Absol? Dragon Claw the fish, Brick Break, the Bringer of Doom, or I guess Absol's not actually the Bringer of Doom, right? It just senses. Like Absol, I remember the lore behind Absol. It shows up whenever danger is imminent. It's kind of like a it's like an omen of a calamity or some kind of natural disaster is about to happen. But Absol doesn't actually cause issues. It just shows up letting you know that something bad's about to go down. By the way, no like overworld poison damage is actually kind of cool. I'm digging this. I don't think that trainer tries to battle you. I'm also out of attack, so I'm kind of saving the last few here. What up, Josh? Welcome in, welcome in. We're getting some more Emerald Rogue action in today. Still trying to get that first career dub, man. Been struggling really hard in this game. This is not a great matchup for Hawlucha, because like a Brave Bird plus a Play Rough would smoke me. But due to the level difference, I'm about to just stay in anyway. We'll get rid of Murkrow on this turn, and probably have to swap out against Azu after this. Nah, I'm not gonna do either game today. I'm just doing I'm doing Emerald Rogue all day. We're going on a 6-hour run, trying to beat the entire game. Actually, better you went to Drudagon, because now Rocky Helmet Rough Skin kicks in. So that works out. But unfortunately, the Dragon Claw now tries to go into the Fairy type, which I didn't think Brick Break was going to one-shot, so that's why I did that. I can live another Play Rough, so I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice here. It's also an unnecessary risk. I think we just go Whimsicott and Aerial Ace it. Yeah, tomorrow's stream, I'm going to start XD Gale of Darkness. Well, and also, apparently, just reached 1K on YouTube. I think that's a perfect time to celebrate and call like the start of the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness playthrough, like the 1K subs special, you know? Because I do need to say like a proper thank you to everybody for that. So I think we're going to start XD Gale of Darkness tomorrow and also call part 1 of that playthrough the 1K subs special. And then, because that really is, I'm very thankful and blessed for the opportunity, man. I got to give it a proper thank you to everybody out there. So that's what we'll do tomorrow on stream. We'll start with that. Oh, link cable's not bad. And here's the end with the rare candies. Nice. And then we might move over to Fire Red, Leaf Green, or I mean, Fire Red Rocket, or the Leaf Green Poison types only. But I'm not ready yet for Leaf Green Poison types only because we're gonna fight Sabrina next episode, and I need to level up the team a little bit because I got to make sure you, the Golbat, Josh the Golbat, outspeeds Sabrina and gets off some Shadow Balls. Do we do the Steel route, or do we just kind of keep rolling with this team? and play game show. Is Ninja, you still in here? Oh, you just commented, yeah. An ice wand for Jinx. That would be funny. Ninja, we trying to do a game show again? See if we get Who's the Cry, or there's also a What's the Pokemon Silhouette game. That's also really fun. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's do this again, because I feel like Ninja's still in here. Even though, like, not going to a steel route to potentially get a Bisharp is kind of a bad idea. Okay, let's get in there. But I'm also vibing with this team. I kind of like it as it is. Alright. Hopefully we don't get Voltorb Flip. It's kind of lame, but... Okay. Ninja, I need you, baby. 6 more rounds of What's That Cry. Not bad. We get to play this twice in one episode here. 12, well, hopefully 12 unique Pokemon cries. We'll see if we get any duplicates. Alright. Lock it in, lock it in. Is that Dialga? What is that? That sounds like a steel Pokemon. I need to see the list. Oh, that's Scolipede. That's for sure Scolipede. That was not Yanmega. That's Scolipede. Not bad, not bad. 2 shed shells. Yeah, that was kind of a tricky one. It sounded like a steel type Pokemon for some reason, but again, as soon as I saw Scolipede's name, it clicks right away and it's like, yep, that's what it was. I don't know. I'm obviously not as good as this, but it's like yeah, or like Golisopod. It kind of sounded like something like that. But as soon as you see the name, it like triggers a memory like, yep, I've heard Scolipede's cry a million times, you know? Nah, we're gonna keep going. Come on. Oh. That's Manectric. That's an easy one. Very, very, very notable cry. Or it could be, okay, my bad. Electrike. Same thing. Manectrix is a little... Electrix is quicker. Manectrix is a little more drawn out. Alright. 4 Calm Mints. That's pretty good. For Chandelure, Goodra, and Whimsicott. But we're gonna go all 6 rounds because Ninja's here. This is fun. Oh. Wooloo! It gotta be Wooloo, right? No, my bad. That's Mudbray. Why was I saying Wooloo? That's definitely Mudbray. My bad, my bad. Alright. Good thing Wooloo wasn't on the list, because I might have clicked Wooloo. That's definitely Mudbray. That's funny. Damn, Ninja, I see you. 3 metal coats? Well, I don't have a Scyther, so let's just keep going. I know this one, but I'll have to see the list. Why can't I think of it? It's Arctibax. Yeah, okay. Again, I just like to look at the whole list, but that was definitely Arctibax. I'm about to say, we've heard that cry 100 times because I keep using the shiny Frigibax as my starter. that was easy. I just couldn't picture it in my head as the cry was playing there. 4 TRs for Psychic Fangs? Ooh, that's a good move. But, alright. Some kind of snail? That's not Dweeble, but it's something like some kind of snail. But, ooh, I don't know what Bellybolt sounds like. Ooh! It's not Skorupi. I don't know what Veluza sounds like either. Or Sizzlepede. This one's actually tough. That doesn't sound like Bellybolt. It's Veluza? Okay. Thank you. Dude, Ninja, isn't this fun? I love this game. I was not going to guess Bellybolt because I feel like Bellybolt would sound different as an electric type and it's, you know, it's kind of jolly. To me, if Ninja wasn't here, I was going to guess. It was a 50-50 coin flip. I was going to get either Veluza or Sizzlepede. Damn. Right? I love this game, man. Okay, one more round. And we get 4 elixirs out of it. I'll take it. Let's go. One more round. The 12th cry of the day. Rookie D. Easy money. Or, it's somebody in that family, but I think that's Rookie D. That was the easiest one yet. And there it is. Rookie D. Easy money, man. Although, I would have lost without Ninja. That's the only reason we even got to that 6th round. Dang. Respect, Ninja, for real. You are really, really good at that. Okay, I think we go back here, right? Although we do get a free heal out of this place. I don't really need any hold items right now. I mean, of course I could use better ones, but Slugoo evolves at level 50 after the next gym. Everybody else is fully evolved. I think we take the free heal at the Pokemon Center. No, you really are, Ninja. And I hope when people see this in the future on YouTube, I hope they, well, they're going to see how you got them all so fast, you know? And I hope some people put some comments, you know, congratulating you. You deserve it, man. That was really impressive. All right, I'm gonna do this for the free heal. And we'll see if we haven't seen the rival again since like the second, in between the 1st and 2nd gym. So at any time now, the rival's gonna start showing up for that 2nd battle. But we need some adamant mints, modest mint. Give me something good. Oh, 4 adamant mints. Don't care how much they cost. Perfect. Careful's good. I did just find a Jolly. Bold is really good too. Get a couple of bold mints. Because we can use bold mint on Whimsicott, Slugoo. Careful's pretty good too. I'm gonna take one of those. We could put Careful on Druddigon. It's not bad. Although it's already impish, so never mind. It's kind of whatever. And I do have a Jolly. I'm gonna buy another Jolly. We already have one in bag, but I'm gonna use one on Hawlucha. Although I might just rip all these adamant mints that I just bought. I mean, impish is good too, but what are you thinking? Like impish for Annihilape or something? I'd rather just roll adamant on everybody. We definitely use adamant on Ape and Lucha. Druddigon being impish is fine. I think we can leave that. I could do Careful, but it don't really matter. And then, yeah, so we have 3 physical and 3 special attackers, so I only need those 2 adamants. Bold isn't great for Shandy, but it's better than Quiet. Oh, not really. Boosting the special attack is nice on Chandelure, but lowering speed is not ideal. And also lowering Whimsicott's special defense is not ideal either, so I think we make Whimsicott bold. Slugoo being relaxed is honestly fine. Don't buy the neutral mints? Yeah, exactly. I wish they just had like modest, or even timid for Chandelure, but modest ideally. But realistically, for the 3 special attackers, Bold's the only good one in this whole list. Like, actually. Everything else lowers at least like a defensive stat on all the special attacking ones, so we'll just roll Bold Nature. We'll do another check down here for Lumberries, because they're always good. She does. Let me get a half dozen Lums. We got the cash for it. We still have 150k. Lumberries are going to come into play later in the game. We'll see what this guy's selling too. Evo items. Well, we could pre-buy a ability capsule or patch. Just come back and get it later. Because Slugoo has the bad ability with Sap Sipper. So what would we rather have on Slugoo? Shell Armor or Gooey? I mean, Shell Armor is good. I don't like getting hit with crits. But Gooey is interesting. Also, what are we working with on Annihilape real quick? But everybody else is good, right? Because, like, Chandelure's got Flash Fire. It's fine. We could switch it to Flame Body, but that's fine. Actually, I probably should switch it to Flame Body. Prankster Whimsicott's perfect. Vital Spirit on Ape. Because we already have Unburden on Luch, and we already have Rough Skin on this guy, so I do kind of like the idea of Defiant Ape too, right? Because what if we get Intimidated, we get a free +1 out of it? Like, all 3 of Ape's abilities are good, but I'm going to go ahead and buy the Hidden Ability Capsule. But realistically, if we find this at the other rest stop, we can just buy multiple of them anyway. Let's buy the patch for now. We have to pay him the 7K right now, but we don't get to come pick it up until we come back here next time, so it's kind of whatever. Okay, let's roll. Straight into the next gym fight at level 45. I think I'm just going to keep going Hawlucha Druddigon. Eventually, we're going to run into something that we can't handle with this combo. And when that happens, like, for example, if and when Hawlucha ever gets KO'd, we will lose the amulet coin forever. Because you lose the items that are on the Pokemon when they go down, so it's good that we got use out of the coin now. Because eventually Hawlucha is going to get blown up by some attack, but we already did fight Watson too, so we'll see. Okay, Juan. Interesting. So we're getting the 2 weather gym leaders in the first half. Well, I guess Roxanne's also a weather. We're going to have to fight in Sandstorm in the second half, but getting Flannery without sun and Juan without the rain is actually good. That's an interesting lead matchup here. I'd probably try to bite flinch Relicanth and hit it with a Brick Break. That does open up the window for Wishcash to Dragon Dance, but I don't really care. Well, I don't yet because he hasn't done it, but I need to bite flinch this thing. That's going to do a lot. Oh, it does over half. His Life Orb Whimsicott. I mean, we get a crit, but not the flinch. That does open up the door for Relicanth to... Oh, we might be in trouble here. This is going to be tough. Because Druddigon would go down to another Ice Beam. It did just over half. Good news is Hawlucha can now, because of the crit, Hawlucha can take out Relicanth with a Brick Break. But how do I even switch into an Ice Beam? I just go Ape and hope I don't get paralyzed. It might just be time to let this guy go down, to be honest. 73 out of 141. So we might... There's a chance we live another Ice Beam. But that also could... that first one could have been a low roll. Again, what I usually do that ends up, hurting me the most in this is I switch around too much in battle. You just gotta stay in and take it, man. It's just how it is. So let's do it. Let's get rid of Relicanth and hope I tank an Ice Beam. We might be losing Druddigon here, though. Yeah, I don't know how the friendship... Okay. That would not be great to lose this guy, which he's definitely going to go down to that. Damn. Okay. Unfortunate. I think I jinxed it talking about how I was going to lose the amulet coin, because there we go. I just lost it. Basculin. I think we go Whimsicott and just start firing off energy balls here. What up, Zogo? How you doing, man? Hope we're having a nice weekend. Okay, before I even attack, let me update sprites in real time. So Hawlucha, gone. Okay, again, Wishcash would take out Druddigon with a Dragon Claw. I mean, with an Ice Beam, probably. Also, Basculin's going to be faster, so I think I Dragon Claw Basculin and I outspeed Wishcash and take it out with an Energy Ball, right? And just hope that Druddigon can live and hit for Basculin, which I think it can. And we might be able to one-shot it back with a D-Claw. This is tough, you guys. It's starting to get weird. Why does everything have Ice Beam? This is going to be Life Orb too, watch. I knew it. I really don't want to lose Whimsicott, man. Golisopod. Crap. Juan has 2 Life Orb Ice Beam users to counter all his grass weakness being a water gym leader. Oh my goodness, bro. Dude, I don't know why I keep playing this game. It's my favorite game of all time, but I'm putting myself through it, man. This is hard as hell. Whimsicott would go down to a first impression. Even though I could outspeed Basculin and take it out with an energy ball, I would get nuked by a first impression. So Whimsicott has to switch. Probably into Hisui Goodra. And Druddigon I have to leave on the field and just hope it gets a hit off. But honestly, Druddigon probably goes down here. And that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but I don't have a choice. We got to go out into Slagoo H with the Violite. I can't lose Whimsicott right there. I can't. See? First impression would have smoked me. Then now it's going to do nothing to this. So they doubled up into me. That gives Druddigon a free hit, and it's going to take out Basculin with Dragon Claw. Is he only have one more, or is it still two more? That's the last one. Okay. Mantine. Good thing we're getting this without rain. Yo, what up, T-Swift? Swift Swim Mantine is a giga threat. Okay. I think we just double into Mantine. Although, Dragon Pulse ain't gonna do no damage here, but... No way you raw dog a Hurricane. That's crazy. Same for you, Swizzle. Dog. Whatever. Sliggoo can't really do much in this situation. I might have to switch it out next turn. That's a two-shot, though. This is going to do no damage, but... Liquidation? That's not going to do much either. I'm a Violite and I resist it. Yeah, Mantine's super tanky, but... We're actually in a good spot. Oh, you have Roost. I think Dragon Claw might get it from there, right? I don't even know how much the first D-Claw did, but it did over half. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, damn. Nah, okay. A little Rocky Helmet Rough Skin. I was gonna say Sliggoo might go down here, but... Oh! That did a lot. What is Mantine doing? Oh, it roosted, it roosted. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. We're still gonna win the fight. But what is the price that we're gonna have to pay here? Sliggoo is confused. Druddigon cannot finish off. Druddigon would go down to a Hurricane for Mantine. So I can't really go Annihilape or Whimsicott on the Hurricane, right? They also both have water attacks, so going to Shandy is kind of a bad idea too. I think the best play here is to just attack with both my Pokemon. Hopefully I get some hits off. But even if I don't, that gives me a free switch into somebody, right? That's kind of what I need here. Because Leech Life... Well, okay. Mantine's either going to Roost or Hurricane. It's going to Roost to try to live. I hope it Roosts. But if it goes for Hurricane trying to take out Druddigon, if it connects, obviously it'll take it out. But even if it doesn't, Golisopod can also take out Druddigon. But it would trigger more Rocky Helmet Rough Skin, which I don't mind. Because then I easily revenge... Look, I don't want to lose anybody in this situation, but... Switching here is not really a good idea. It's just not. So we have to just hope. You did Raw Dog a Hurricane. Shite. I need Sliggoo to break through and hit this Dragon Pulse. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was just too risky to switch. Way too risky. This Sliggoo, if I can get through this fight with Sliggoo, it will evolve. I just don't know how I get through the fight. What? Dude, I think I forgot to do Chandelure. I think it just has Ember. It has Hex. I literally didn't touch Chandelure after I evolved it. Oh, I messed up. Flamethrower would have barbecued. Golisopod has really good physical defense. Let me get rid of Druddigon. So, like, going Annihilape is the best play here because of the moveset. But really all I'm going to do is hit it with some weak Rage Fists. I can Moonblast it, right? But if it lives... Sliggoo is also faster, for some reason, than Golisopod. So if I went like Moonblast Dragon Pulse, would that be enough to take it out? I don't think so. And then I lose somebody else to Golisopod. So going Annihilape is the better play. Well, going Chandelure with a strong fire attack would have just won the game for me, but I only have Ember. What is Whimsicott's special attack looking like? Could I do something here with... Oh, I could Charm it. Why would I want to go for the KO. Just Moonblast Dragon Pulse for the KO, but I don't think that's strong enough. I don't. Ape doesn't really have anything to hit this, though. It just has Rage Fist. Moonblast does more than Rage Fist, but if that double up Moonblast Dragon Pulse doesn't KO, Golisopod gets another KO. I see the play. He might have Liquidation, though. We send Chandelure out first. We swap Sliggoo out for Annihilape. This is how we do it. I'm going to bust out my really weak Ember. But to be honest, Chandelure is so damn strong that Ember might do 60%. And Dragon Pulse could get it from there, but I don't want to lose Sliggoo, so I'm going Annihilape. Because I think Golisopod will attack into Sliggoo, so instead it attacks into Annihilape, which powers up my Rage Fist, and Chandelure will take it out next turn anyway. Okay, see, I did... You douche. I lived. I didn't think he was actually gonna... I thought he would just attack Sliggoo because he saw the KO. Holy moly. Well, Hex is stronger, and he also didn't hit Annihilape. Plus, he might have Sucker. Wait, do I have any non-damaging attacks on Shandy? I have Minimize. This is why I hate Emerald Rogue, but it's why I love it so much, man. Annihilape cannot take it out of the Rage Fist, I'll guarantee you that. Do I go Minimize predicting a Sucker Punch? Okay, so we've only seen 3 attacks from this, right? We've seen First Impression, Leech Life, Liquidation. Did we see a 4th? I don't think we did. And Ember only did like 25%. That was pathetic. It did like 30, but... I think Ember plus Rage Fist might take this thing out, but I don't know if he's going to be packing Sucker Punch as his last move. I have no choice but to go for it. If Shandy goes down, you will see me shed a tear. But we go out to Whimsicott, we just take it out with Moonblast. I don't have a choice. And you know what? Hex is stronger. But now I have a weak-ass Rich. He does have Jet. Douche. There was no other play, man. I didn't know if he was going to be packing Jet or Sucker. Yep. The double up would have taken it out. But oh well. Yeah. That sucks. But we end up holding on to the, you know, I guess arguably the 3 best. Shandy's so good though, but I didn't think he was actually going to liquidate Shandy like that. That ruined everything, because if he would have just if he would have attacked into the other Pokemon, we'd have been fine. Damn, bro. Okay. Well, this is what we got left. This is what happens in Rogue, but we're good. We got a Psychic Route up here. We can rebuild. We can rebuild. We're about to evolve into Goodra H. It's not great options, but we can work with it. Klefki's good for doubles. And I think Meow gets some stuff it can do there. That was tough, man. That was tough. I might just eat a quick ball at this. Never mind. I'll Rage Fist. Oh, I gotta add the 4th badge. I'm getting too ahead of myself here. Damn it, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. I can't Rage Fist again. It'll take it out. I know, it's a Psychic Route, and all they gave me was Xatu. It's a 5 Pokemon joint, though. So there's still one Mystery Mon we don't know about. Xatu is one of the 2 question marks there. The other one we haven't seen yet. Also, I probably shouldn't lead with Ape if I'm about to catch the, put Sliggoo out there. Try to catch this guy. I can work with Boltund. I don't hate that. Am I tripping, or is this the male Meowstic sprite with the female symbol? No. The female one has more white, that's right. The male version is like almost all blue, huh? Right, this is correct. I thought maybe the game glitched out right there. Okay, I really hope the mystery Pokemon we haven't seen is actually something good. If not, I'm taking Boltund. But we can use Light Clay dual screens with this. So I don't hate that. Oh, you gotta... I'll put this thing down in the red health then. You gotta stay in the ball. What are we doing here? Well, I can work with Meow. I can work with that thing. And I can work with Boltund too, but let's just hope there's a better... I'm not using Xatu. Okay, we'll come back. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna evolve first before I... Look at... Oh, it's the hat. I'll definitely take that. Give me that. Yeah. I can work with this. That's a good Pokemon. Why does Dragon Pulse say neutral? Is this thing not fairy type till its final Evo? I need to know for science. It's pure psychic? Really? And you just heal pulse me. Thanks, buddy. Wait, I did not know that thing was pure psychic. It doesn't get fairy till it evolves into Hatterene? Really? I guess it's good for noobs like me when they show that on screen. Okay. It's pure psychic. Okay, naughty nature's a joke, but whatever. 31 Spadef. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let's start evolving everybody. Let me add the sprites real quick though. So Klefki, I don't know if I have that one. Oh, I do. We could work with this. Meow. I don't know which Meow stick this is. It might be the wrong one, but let's see. Nope, that is the wrong one. That's the male. Okay, Meowstick Mega looks crazy. Alright, let's put the correct Meow on there. Okay, that looks right. And the other one was Hattrem. Okay. We can work with this. Now, doesn't Hattrem just evolve off level, right? Or am I tripping? We caught it at level 41, it evolves at 42. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Who can get an easy knockout? Annihilape into Boltund with close combat. That'll get everybody some levels, and then we can get these Evos going here. It's probably a bad idea to not take Boltund. I feel like I can kind of cook with that thing, but... I don't know. Alright, okay, that gets 49. We need one more level for Slagoo, so I'll take something else out. Although I don't have a good matchup in any of those Pokemon. Let's evolve this real quick. Interesting, interesting. Minor setback, but we're right back in the game. Hey, to the fallen soldiers though, they were putting in some good work there. But realistically for doubles, this is kind of a nasty core. Like we can even set up a Trick Room. We also have like Relaxed on Slagoo. One more level though, we get Goodra, so let's go ahead and do that. Trying to think who I can get like an easy KO on. There's really nothing I have can hit anything on this route super effectively. But I do want to, By the way, did that not say super effective? I thought this thing was electric normal. Oh, it's pure electric. Really? Okay, I'll go for Rage Fist then. Xatu and Boltund run your team? That's intense. No, this mon's actually cool. It has a really good moveset. That charm was kind of annoying, by the way. Let's go Whimsicott. I thought this thing was electric normal. I'm tripping. I didn't know it was pure electric, just like Manectric. But I do like this mon. It has a good ability and like a good moveset too. It's pretty cool. Alright, this will put everybody at 52. One more battle, we hit 55, the next level cap, but... Let's do the Evo first real quick. Now I can update both those sprites in the bottom. Hatterene and Goodra H. Iron Tail, no thank you. Absolutely not. By the way, we should also check everybody's... Look, I'd have still had Chandelure had I not kept Ember. I gotta remember to check these movesets here. I'm really trolling with that. Really trolling. Because I'm pretty sure if I clicked Flamethrower into that Golisopod, we would have just taken it out. Yeah, no, I do need coverage. Stomping Tantrum ain't bad, although we already fought the Electric Gym Leader. But I do still have, like, double fighting attacks, right? Yeah, I don't really need low kick. It's not good, but it's a placeholder for now. Whimsicott's moveset's already really good. Interesting. We could run a physical one with Curse Ironhead. I don't know. I like the idea of Acid Spray. The only thing is, like, Acid Spray on a fast Pokemon is cool, because then the slower mon could follow it up with a big special hit. But I guess, like, Acid Spray is still more useful. There's no point in having Water Pulse. I just haven't found a better move yet. I need Flash Cannon, but we'll find that somewhere else. Okay, this thing we can do stuff with. I probably don't run dual attacks on it, but we take them for now until I can find screens. Also, does it have Prankster? It does. Okay. We get another Prankster Mon back, but it just doesn't have the screens yet. Speaking of Acid Spray, we could lead with this, like Metal Sound somebody, and then follow it up with a special attack with Goodra or the Hat, because they're slower. So until we get screens, we do that. Sucker is interesting. Oh, you already come with dual screens, okay. I ain't gonna use Roleplay. But Fake Out's better than Sucker. 100%. Okay. And the Hat, what can we do with the Hat? You already got D-Gleam, which hits both. Probably shouldn't use Calm Mind in doubles. Brutal Swing also hits both. Actually, it hits all three. If I had somebody weak to dark, I could use a weakness policy cheese, but Heal Pulse. At that point, we might as well just run Dewey over Heal Pulse. I don't know, this moveset's not great, but we can fix it later. Alright. We're good to go. Let's just get off this route. Try to grab the items on the way. Luck Incense is funny. I have a lot of cash, so I don't really need to seek out the fights against the trainers. It's not that I'm avoiding them, but yeah, I guess we'll fight this guy. So let's lead with, yeah, everybody's ripped up. We'll just lead Whimsicott Annihilate. And I lost the amulet coin, so what does Ape have? The belt, right? Belt Koba. I could work with that. Let's also use some of the mints here. So Bold could be for all three of these, really. But I'm not going to mint until we get to the end of the route. Also, because my team just got ripped in half, guess who's going to be waiting there at the end of the route? Because we haven't seen him in a while. The rival. I bet you any money he's going to be there again. Interesting. That's going to be a problem, actually. So I'm not going to bother doing anything with the Pokemon I just caught. We're just going to use up, well, actually, the last fresh water here on Annihilate. And then I'll heal up before the rival fight. The rival's going to pull up now because they always pull up once your team gets ripped apart. Every time. Not every time, but that's what it seems like, you know? Oh. Good thing I have Energy Ball in the lead, but that's a bad matchup for Annihilate. No, I have Ice Punch. Let's just get rid of the horse then. That's the bigger threat over Donphan, although Donphan does get Ice Shard. Okay. Oh, it's only level 45, alright. But of course, the rival's gonna be here now for sure. And of course, like right after we just lost half the team. Oh, this is gonna be funny. And all we saw last time was just two Mons, right? It was just the Tropius and the Sneasel, the Hisui Sneasel. So I can lead accordingly, but he's gonna have a different lead. He's gonna have a full team of 6 probably. But we hit level cap, so we're ready to fight him. But I don't feel like healing all the ones. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Don't really need to heal up all the Pokemon that I just caught because we use them as sacks and we just catch other ones. Shell Bell's funny. What's this? Pads? Whatever. Because, like, in this fight, you know, if we gotta sack something, we got 3 sacks here. Like, should I heal them up? Yeah, I should. Actually, I might, because they can do stuff, but... I think I lead Meowstic because it has Fake Out, right? We Fake Out and try to take out the bigger threat between the two with Annihilate. So I'll go ahead and Potion Meow. If Hatterene and Klefki have, like, really good IVs, I'll go ahead and Potion them as well, so let's peep those real quick. "31 Spadef, but only 1 def. And yeah, the hat we already looked at is the same. I could use that as Trick Room with only 1 speed, but... I don't know, neither one of them are that great, so I'm not going to bother potioning them up. Let's lead Meowape. I hope for the best, man. Oh, this is about to get shicey right here. The Maulville Game Corner. Not in this game. He does still lead Tropius Sneasler. Interesting. Huh. Well, in that case, do we ignore Sneasler and just Ice Punch to get rid of Tropius and, like, Psyshock Sneasler? I guess I'll at least fake it out. I don't know if that thing gets Inner Focus. I don't remember all Sneasler's abilities. Okay, I thought it maybe had Inner Focus, but obviously it doesn't. Alright. He does still lead with the same 2, which is funny. Yeesh. Oh, too bad I'm not Defiant. Could've got a free attack boost. Well, we can blow up Sneasler, but I can't really CC this guy at -1. What would be the likely outcome, right? I was thinking about going to Whimsicott to try to Moonblast Scrafty, but if Sneasler for some reason Poison Jabs into Annihilate, which makes no sense, but if it does, that would destroy Whimsicott in 1 hit. But now I'm Annihilate at -1. That's why I wanted to make this thing Defiant. We could sack Klefki and at least reset that drop. And try to... If I can get a Psyshock off into Sneasler, it's going to one-shot it, for sure. It's 4x weak to it. Okay, Hone Claw's interesting. But we know Sneasler is faster because it hasn't said that Meowstic flinched yet. So we know it's faster. I mean, I kind of like Draining Kiss into this, but Meowstic ain't living a hit now. There's no way. The Sneasler going to be a problem. But I could Prankster Charm it if it does take me out. Damn it, bro. This thing's going to be hard to take out, actually. And I can't really Prankster Charm it because it's just going to poison... Or it's going to Dire Claw. What's his face? How much does he get back off this? I actually think I could take him out. And this is why I should have healed Hat, right? Because I could have lived a hit, maybe, from Sneasler and then KO'd it back. Although, probably not. I can't go Whimsicott. Goodra would also get nuked by a fighting attack, but... Nah, okay. I don't need the Eviolite anymore, but... I could live a hit from a +1 Sneasler with those stats. I could also Protect. I don't think Acid Spray would really help me. Dragon Pulse... I should have healed the Hat, man. Interesting. So Klefki, as long as Klefki gets a hit off, it will take out the Scrafty with a Draining Kiss, but how do I deal with a +1? I mean, Annihilate can kind of wall whatever that dude goes for. But also, I can't really hit Sneasler back. Well, I can hit him with a Rage Fist as long as he hit me. I think we have to go Ape here. This is not ideal for sure, though. I'm going to click Rage Fist. I mean, I guess I could Tantrum into him in case he doesn't hit me. But I don't know if Tantrum's strong enough to take him out. Yeah, it is. Okay, you click Home Claws. That Sneasler's a giga threat, man. It's got to get out of here. It's got to get out of here. Okay. Man, that thing is a major threat. This should take out Scrafty, but it's going to be really, really close. Because the first one did about that amount of damage, about 60%. And he got a lot back with Drain Punch. Okay. Tatsugiri, I could care less. Trash. What else you got? Semi-Sage, the broccoli guy? Okay. I think we just Draining Kiss and Rage. See, the only real... by the way, I need to update the sprites. Hold on. We just lost Meow. Alright. We can catch another Meow, Klefki, and Hat on this route, so that's not a bad thing. The only way Semi-Sage is a real threat here is if it goes for Nasty Plot and then follows it up with a Leaf Storm. That could blow me up. But I kind of just want to double Tatsu. I mean, no, I don't care about Tatsu. We're going to Flash Cannon. We could also Foul Play it, but I'm going to Flash Cannon Ice Punch this thing. He's got to go, man. Don't be Weakness Policy and then fire back with a Leaf Storm. Alright. Alright. Good job, Abe. Yeah, no, they really are, man. Pokeabby did such an amazing job creating this game. Nah, no, we outspeed it, we double up, take it out. That's not bad. But yeah, they made the trainers actually really, really strong in this game. And it's nice because even though the teams are always randomized, they always gave them pretty good movesets and pretty good Pokemon. This game is so well made. Okay. That's not bad. All that happened was we lost Meowstic, but let's catch another one right here. It works out, it works out. And to do so... Meowstic can't really damage Klefki. I think that, by the way, this Klefki was Impish, right? Which is kind of funny, because that's why I barely two-shot. Yeah, I'm Impish nature, so I barely two-shot with Draining Kiss into, what's-his-face? That was kind of funny. Where are you, Meow? Into that, the fighting dark guy, Scrafty. That Impish nature actually really hurt in that situation, but it's whatever. Okay, I might have to quick Foul Play after this. This is gonna do no damage. And this thing should live a Foul Play, to be honest. If not, we keep encountering them. Okay, there we go. Until we catch another one. Meowstic, welcome back to the squad. Just re-enable the sprite. Okay, I'm gonna need your guys' help later tonight when we rebattle Brendan again for the championship fight. Because we gotta remember who are the Pokemon on his team so we can play it smart. Okay, that's all there is to do on this route, so let's move on. Oh, I can get my free ability patch. That's tempting. Or we go play Pokemon Showdown against this kid, but... Is there anybody that needs a bunch of IVs? If you beat him, you get plus 10s across the board on your IVs. If you lose to him, you get minus 10 on every IV. Goodra's got pretty good IVs apart from the special attack. That's not bad. Whimsicott don't really need a plus 10 across the board. Ape could really use it for that HP and attack. But again, if I got minus 10s, it'd be really bad. And you can't really control what you get against the kid for the Pokemon Showdown. That's a really good Meow, actually. I don't think I do it. I think I just go pick up my free ability patch. And we can go buy more Nature Mints, too. Okay, you have Timids this time. There's unfortunately still no Modest, but I'll take a couple Timids. Can work with that. Alright. I also might take a moment here to sell off some stuff that I don't need. I'm never going to use the X accuracies or dire hits. I'll keep the rest of the potions. Although, do I have like full heals? Yeah, I have heal powder. So we don't need stuff like Antidote, Paralyze Heal. All that does is waste space in the bag. Burn Heal, Ice Heal, Awakening. All you need is like a handful of full heals. And we already have those in the heal powders. And I see full heals and Malasadas at the bottom of the bag, so... In which case, I don't need the heal powders either, or the Malasadas. Like, I have 9 full heals, I guarantee you I'll probably use 1 or 2 of them throughout the whole playthrough. We don't even need all 9. got a little bit of random potions in here, but that cleans up a lot of space in the bag. We also did find a luck incense on that previous route to make up for the amulet coin that I lost. But Lax I will never use. Quiet, actually we can make Hatterene quiet. I might end up throwing Trick Room on the team at some point. Okay. We already found Lumberries last time. I don't even know why I'm checking this, but... Nah. Let's grab the free ability patch and she walks away again when I'm still talking to her. We also gonna take the free heal real quick. And let's go do the 5th gym. Although now I probably don't need to use the ability. I guess I could use it on Goodra to get gooey, I guess. Oh, this time he's selling TMs and TRs. This is probably the only way to get Flash Cannon for Goodra, huh? Or Draco. Oh, Drain Punch on Ape. We have to buy this. We have to buy that. You only get to pick one TM, so... Probably should have went Flash Cannon for Goodra, but... Maybe Goodra learns it? I don't know. Muddy Water at 58, Heavy Slam, nah. Flash Cannons with TM, along with Flamethrower. We probably should hit the TM shop at some point. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Okay, we're good. We're good. No, I don't need no balls. Here we go. Here we go. Freeze Dry. Although it is a random selection, so you never know. Oh, you got nothing that I need. You don't have Flamethrower or Damn. Oh, this is an awful selection. Didn't have Flamethrower or Flash Cannon. Let's stick $1,000 in the vending machine and see what pops out. Just a bottle of milk. Wonderful. Hopefully it was refrigerated inside the vending machine or it's going to be spoiled, but it is what it is. Let's go do the 5th gym here. I think I put Fake Out back on Meow and just lead off with it alongside Ape. Kind of like the lead combo. Could also go with the hat to apply a little more offensive pressure. Got milk. I should make hat quiet real quick. And now that we're here, we might as well do like hold items too. We don't want that Naughty Nature hat. Klefki, we can make Klefki bold or timid. Doesn't really matter either way. I kind of would rather have Meow be timid. Make sure I get off my hits first, and then we'll use a bold on Klefki as well. I don't want that impish. Okay, hold items. What do we got here? Covert Cloak to block flinches I like. We put that on the hat. Amulets. Oh, you know what? I can use the patch on what's his face to get Defiant. Where is it? Medicine. Ability patch on Ape. Now if we get intimidated, we get that free +1. Don't at me. 3 Moo Moo Milks. Thought maybe one popped out. So now I don't have to put the clear amulet onto Ape to block Intimidates. Now we want the Intimidates. That's what I'm saying. We don't have anybody that can change weather at the moment though. Because Roxanne in the Sand isn't bad for Ape. I really wish I had Drain Punch on Ape. We only have CC at the moment. I don't like CC. Well, of course I do. Close Combat's goated, but it's like in doubles a little sketch. We need to put Fake Out back on this. Because once we fight Roxanne, that's gonna be in Perma Sand. So having an option to change weather would be great, but I don't have that. Unless did Whimsicott have Sunny? Oh, Whimsicott has Sunny Day. Okay. We definitely do this. Over. We already fought Brawly, right? Do I toss Moonblast? No, she might have a T. Roxanne might have T-Tar. Tailwind against... Look, it could be we haven't fought Roxanne, Winona. I combined the two. Norman. And who else are we missing? Tate and Liza. Those are the last 4. Ugh. Tate and Liza is going to be in Psychic Terrain, which is very bad. Very bad. That might be who we pull here, because I have an Annihilape in the front. Oh, Tate and Liza is going to be really bad. But if it is Roxanne, I think I lead Whimsicott Meow. If we pull Winona, that'd be a bad matchup. Goodra has no good move. Oh, it also gets Rain Dance. We could put Rain Dance on Goodra. Just trying to find a way to stop the sand. We could do this either way. But Prankster Sunny Day is kind of better. Oh, this is tough. Okay, I gotta throw Sunny Day on in case it is Roxanne. I do that over Tailwind. Bad idea. Really bad idea, but my team's pretty slow anyway, so what the hell is Tailwind really gonna do for me? So let's think about something. Oh, I never leveled up Meowstic. Let's do that real quick. Let's think about this, guys. How are we going to... How are we going to deal with Tate and Liza? I have like a lot of Psychic and Fairy types here. I don't have a really good way to take out Psychic. Dude, if they pull Tate and Liza right now, that'd be bad. I think I still lead with Meow because it has Fake Out. Question is, who goes alongside Meow? Annihilape would be good because of Rage Fist, but I'm going to be taking a lot of damage from Psychic attacks. But I could set up a light screen turn 2. Right, we fake out turn 1, we light screen turn 2. And at that point, after Annihilape starts taking some hits, it's gonna one-shot everything with Rage Fist. Question is, how many hits can Annihilape take? Right? That's the only issue here. And also Roxanne, if it is Roxanne, I have Energy Ball, I have Sunny Day. And then Norman and Winona are the other two, which Winona would be bad for this lead combo. I think we go with the hat. I think we go with Meow and the hat. So I got the Covert Cloak there. On Meow, we can use like a... I don't have a thing for the screens. Probably just use like, I think I had Kasib Berry. What do we got in here? Nothing. Yeah, we'll just throw a Kasib on Meow. And Klefki, how about a Shucka? Let's do this. This is weird, you know, with the gym leaders we have left. I could see a bad matchup into all of them, but I can also see a good matchup. So let's just do this. Who do we get? Winona. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Obviously, there's a... Most flying types have a dual typing, so her team could be all over the place here. Halucha Minior. Oh. Oh, those are two setup mons. I don't like it. I do have Hatterene to get rid of Luch. I don't like Shell Smash Minior, dude. Bet you're gonna be Roxanne? Well... We could fake out Luch and get rid of it, right? But then I give Minior a free Shell Smash. Do I really care? I mean, I do, because it's strong as hell after a smash, but... I could set up a screen and... Or double up into Minior, depending on what comes out next. I think we have to get rid of Luch, though, right? We have to. I think it's way too strong. Because Luch might also be like Swords Dance Acrobatics, right? Minior's gonna smash. This is gonna be really bad, but... Luch is also a giga threat. Either way, this was tough. Yeah, I agree. I think Luch had to go. But like, don't sleep on Minior after a smash. And the fact that this thing still has its armor up is really bad. That's what's up, bro. Mothama, Quiver Dance Mon. Ugh. Dude, she has all set up Mons right now. Do we light screen or do we double I think I do light screen. Do I double into Minior? Minior is gonna be, once I break the shield on Minior, it's gonna be an issue. I think I D-gleam to hit both, and then we like double psychic Minior next turn. It has EQ. Shit, I should have reflected. That's the thing about Minior, it could be either way, physical or special. That didn't do that much, but it's because it's still in defense form. You're gonna flinch the hat, that's not great. We don't flinch though. Okay. Oh my goodness, damage on the hat, bro. That's bad though. Actually activating shields down was bad. I think I have to double into Minior to get rid of it. It's Minior's gonna take a KO here. It might even double knockout with EQ, but I don't know. I think this does double KO me. Okay, Meow lives. Nice, nice, nice. So the hat's going down to that though. Oh, the hat lived too. Shite, I should have shocked Motham. Who's he taking out? Damn. Damn, the hat was so strong. Okay. Now we... Well, we go Goodra then. That's a flying gym. They're gonna have a hard time damaging the steel type. No, dude. Alt? I can handle alt. That's actually not bad. We Psyshock you and just Dragon Pulse alt. No, man, we lost the hat. That thing was gonna be so good. Oh, I was about to lose Meowstick too, but he missed Draco. That's hilarious. Deserved. Okay, who's the last one? Tropius again. Alright, well not again, but rivalized Tropius. We Psyshock to get rid of you. I like Fake Out on Meow. Maybe we switch it out and save it. Watch this. Altaria is going to Draco again into Meow, so we just... Well, it might have actually been Dracoing into the other guy, but... I don't care because I'm a Steel type. I think it's trying to Draco Meow to get rid of it. Yeah, see? It doesn't affect Klefki. Because the thing is, like, Dracoing into Goodra doesn't do... It's going to do less than half. There's no point, bro. We need to save... We need to save Meow for the dual screens and the Fake Out. It's not bad. That hat was a tank, man. It was really strong offensively too with that quiet nature. Almost 200 special attack, and I lose my Covert Cloak. Damn. Alright, well, that's GG's at this point. I'm gonna lower this thing to -4 special defense right now. I just cut his special defense in half, and I'm gonna do it again with Acid Spray, if it lives. But Acid Spray is hella weak. This thing's literally at -4 SpDef. See, the reason I'm doing this, he about to harvest and have like 1,200 citrus berries. Sub, I don't care. Don't matter. This game's over. Nah, the hat was gonna be so clutch though. We kiss it to break this, the sub. We take it out with Acid Spray. Because now it's at -4. Dragon Pulse would also take it out, but Acid Spray gonna do double the damage that it did first time, which was already half. Actually, he might live this. No, okay, he doesn't. All we did was lose the hat, but that's tough. Damn. Hatterene was gonna be really, really good, actually. You hate to see it. But here's gym badge number 5. Where are we at on this recording, by the way? 2.5 hours is crazy. Could have already had 7 gym badges at this point if I didn't lose those mons, but that's always what slows down the runs. A full rest stop already is kind of crazy. I think we go fairy route. What if I get another hat? But I'm going to keep this thing going until... Oh, there's a Sneasel. Mimikyu, the cream. Sneasel's the best one out of all those. Although Mimikyu is kind of interesting too, right? In doubles. There's still one more mon we haven't seen yet, but let's walk around for a little bit. I'm interested in Mimikyu. We just found a TR for Poltergeist. It's funny. I'm not interested in Mawile because there's no megas. I'll go back up top in a minute, but let me just grab this. Sharp Beak. There's still one more Pokemon that's not showing up yet. I can't even take that out. Just switch. Oh. Oh, it's two different Alcremies. I kind of got hoed on that. Whatever. Well, Annihilape can take out the Sneasels. I'm trying to think of what can I KO quickly to get level ups. Probably Klefki to take out Sneasel. Flash Cannon. Okay, so they gave me two Alcremies. That's why. That's super lame. Well, let's think about something for a second, right? I need a dark attacker. We still haven't fought Tate and Liza. So I think we do this, but a lot of it's predicated upon finding the Razor Claw to evolve it is the only issue. Also, I don't know if it would even live a hit. I might just chuck one of my quick balls at this thing. I got 5 of them. I love Weavile, I really do. Okay, the quick ball ain't gonna work. Let's try a different one then. How about, do I have dust balls because it's a cave? No. Let's try an ultra. If not, I could chip it down, but okay, nice. I feel like either one of my attacks might have just one-shot it. Okay. That's good. Cherish balls are not good. They're pointless. Get out of the way, Mimikyu. Oh, I just heard a shiny. Is it Mimikyu? I think it is. I didn't see anybody else in the bottom right being shiny. Yeah. That's cool. Do we take this then? Look, we have like 3 like prankster fake out guys with the keys, Meow, and this. Klefki, Meow, and Whimsicott, right? I know that Meow doesn't have prankster, but work with me here. You know what I mean? They're like they're status mons. They're not really there to do damage. So what if for the vibes we catch a shiny Mimikyu right here? I don't hate that. This is for Jazzy right here. We flash cannon to break the thing, then we just start chucking ultra balls at it. Also, you know, another ghost type. So we're gonna have Annihilape and Mimikyu as ghost types, and then a dark type and Sneasel for the psychic gym. I think we need that. Because also, the Tate and Liza fight, whichever one of them we pull, they don't give you both. Oh, I have to toss Klefki with, no, I had a Kisset Berry, I don't care. Alright. Okay. No. Alright, let's adjust the team tracker. The shiny Mimikyu, that's for you, Jazz. Alright. Let's peep the IVs. Ooh! Those... 4 out of the 5 are really good. Special attack doesn't matter, but unfortunately, attack's only a 1, but we can get Swords Dance, so it don't matter. Okay. Mimikyu, shiny. And Sneasel I already have, so let's put Sneasel in here. No, Mimikyu. There's Mimikyu, and then Sneasel can go in bottom right. I think it's this one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, shiny Mimikyu is cool. I love the gray, especially for like a ghost type, you know? That looks nice. It does. Yeah, it might already have Swords Dance. It has Shadow Sneak. We definitely need that. Well, you know what though? Oddly enough, Shadow Sneak we won't even be able to use in the fight against Tate and Liza because it's going to be in psychic terrain. Unless I change terrain, we can't use priority moves in that fight. So that'll be a little interesting. We can't use Fake Out either. I mean, we can still throw Shadow Sneak on in case we get Norman, which is going to have all normal types, so we can't use Shadow Sneak either. And the last gym leader is going to be... It's Norman, Tate and Liza. I'll wait for Shadow Sneak. Oh, he doesn't learn Swords Dance, damn. Also, Sneasel with Taunt is interesting to try to shut down. By the way, you might laugh that I'm teaching Icy Wind, but it hits both and it lowers speed, so... I understand Weavile and Sneasel have an awful special attack stat, but that's not the point. The point is slowing down both Pokemon with Icy Wind. That's kind of the reason you use that. So who are we missing here? It's Norman, Liza... Oh, Roxanne. We don't really need Shadow Sneak for Roxanne either. I do need Woodhammer for that fight, for sure. Brave Mint. It's not bad. Super Potion. Alright, I don't think I missed any items down here, but I might as well go check. It's not hard to get. Oh, okay, I did miss hold item here. Oh, I'm glad I went back. The Assault Vest is very good. By the way, I think this entire time, Hisuian Goodra has been holding the Eviolite. That's good. That's good. Well, I mean, it's not good, but that's... You know where I was going with that. Alright, Annihilape can have the AV. I like that. That's perfect for Annihilape. Especially when we go fight the Psychic Gym. But yeah, I definitely made a mistake leaving the Violet on Goodra that long. No, doubles is hard. I'm not good at it either because I don't play it much, but... when I really got into doubles was when Sword and Shield came out, so once I do get this first career win and then we can play with Dynamax, that's when I'm going to do doubles again. You could throw a Shell Bell and Mimikyu. I don't have the greatest hold items, but I'll hold off on that now. We'll come back. We'll come back here later, or not later, but we'll come back to the hold item screen after we go to the vendor again. Let's just get out of here. We got a full squad. We really need a Razor Claw for Sneasel, though. That's really what we need right now. Oh, I went the wrong way. I don't remember the size puzzle. Damn it. Yeah, we have to go this way. Never mind. Because that's how you push the, that's how you push the Kimono Girl. Free Nature Mint. Yeah, I don't really care, but we might as well grab it. Okay, I gotta go around. There's also gonna be an item in top left, so let's just do this real quick. It's an Evo item. Don't throw me right in the hole. No. Now we can grab this. I don't know how to get up this hold item though. Oh, there we go. Ice Stone, not bad if we find an Alolan Vulpix. But I don't even know if that's in the Rogue Dex either. Okay, by the way, we do need to get some KOs here. So who can take out the Cream Puff? Goodra with the Steel move that I don't have? Nice. This... I don't really have a way to damage any of the Pokemon on this route. It's kind of an issue. Who are the Pokemon again? I mean, Annihilape can easily take out Sneasels in one hit, but the problem is I'm going to use like 3 of my 5 close combats. Oh, you know what? No, we're still doing... I can do it with the Chansey Trainer. I don't have to level up on the routes. Kind of trolling. Okay, well, full rest stop is where we can go to get the, let's play Game Show again. No, Ice Stone on Sneasel? Nah. We have to get the Razor Claw. Let's do the Game Show for the 3rd time today. Yeah, buddy, we know how it works. Oh, we got Voltorb Flip. Lame. It's only 3 rounds, but usually only the first round is the easiest. Okay, so this one is clean. So we can uncover them all. You never want to, flip any cards if the numbers add to 5, right? So in the top right corner, that red has a 3 and a 2. That equals 5. That means there's nothing in here but 1s and bombs, right? This next row here has a 4 and a 1 in the green box on the right side. Adds to 5. No point to flip the cards. Because all you're looking for is 2s and 3s. But if it ever adds to 5, and same with this purple column going vertically, and this blue one down here, there's either 1s or bombs, that's it. So there's literally no point. And that was the best odds because it was an 8 and a 6 intersecting, but that's where the 1 bomb was. Anyway, whatever. But Voltorb Flip is... There's still RNG involved, even if you use like Process of Elimination, right? But just never flip over cards where it adds to 5. 4 and a 1 or a 3 and a 2, there's no point. That was pretty fun. Now, I'm not a fan of it either because, like, out of all the tiles in the grid, the one where the 8 and the 6 intersected was the best odds, and it was the one with the bomb. That's kind of lame. Whatever. Alright, let's use the Chansey Trainer here. I think Mimikyu has a move that's not Ghost. I think it had Slash. Oh, I just got embarrassed right there. I mean, I don't get embarrassed, but I say I got embarrassed as in, like, I was confidently explaining how the game works, and I just flip over the one Voltorb. That was pretty funny. Whatever. We get the Shell Bell off the Chansey. Not bad. But it was only level 1, so I didn't get any HP back. Alright, this gets everybody up to 65, and we're good to go. Yeah. Voltorb flip, like, I probably wasn't even gonna play rounds 2 or 3 anyway. So I was just gonna take whatever the first reward was. Because rounds 2 and 3 have a lot more kind of coin flips, if you will. They're just kind of random. Okay. Why is there a different... Oh, this guy tells you how to build your movesets. Thanks, guy. I know how to play Pokemon. That's right, they're just standing in a different spot. Normally there's not a Chansey Trainer here. It's just these 3 guys at the other route. Okay, are you finally selling, after all this time, a Focus Sash for Whimsicott? Please, man. I'm asking politely, please have the Sash. Alright. What about the Razor Claw? Because I could really use a Weavile right now. What do you know, man? There it is. Perfect. Okay. That's good. We definitely need that. And then, you know, we still have a bunch of money to juice up the, all the movesets, so we're good in that sense. I'm getting hella thirsty, though, from talking so much, but again, I ain't stopping this recording until we get 7 badges, so we're about to get the 6th one, but I still got a long way to go to get that 7th. I'm about the Adamant Weavile, too. I'm not trying to run around with a Brave Weavile. So Goodra is relaxed, Whimsicott bold, Meowstic timid, Ape is adamant, and Mimikyu is careful. Those are all fine. I don't need to change any of them. Like you know, I could. Like we could put Jolly on Mimikyu, we could put Modest on Goodra, but it's kind of whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'll just save the rest of the mints. Now we just gotta do hold items and movesets. And now I'm all turned around because these guys are standing in different spots. But this is Move Tutor guy. Burning Jealousy is wild. Leech Life is funny too. Okay, we already have Shadow Claw. We need Swords Dance. There it is. Over Home Claws. Oddly enough, I found a TR for Play Rough. So we can use that. We could run a Trick Mimikyu. We could Pounce to lower speed. I don't know what I'd want as my coverage move here, but for Ape we need Drain Punch hella bad, but I think we could buy TMs here. We can. Because this is the full rest stop. It has everything. Please, man. No, I don't see Drain Punch. You're trolling so hard. Okay, you do have Draco. Which is interesting. We can nuke something. Oh, I gotta change Weavile's sprite, by the way. Okay, now I think we're good. Oh, you have Flash Cannon. Perfect. This whole time I've been running around with no steel attacks on Goodra. Geomancy. I really feel like flipping off the camera right now, but I'm not going to. That just reminds me of that Xerneas that smoked me. Ice Spinner? Yeah. Yeah. I'll take that. Poison Pang, Poltergeist, Psychic, Rain Dance. Sludge Bomb for Goodra is interesting but not good. I'd rather have Flamethrower. Okay, it wasn't up here. Draco? Let's do this real quick. Let's do Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon's a TM, so it is reusable. We'll put it on Goodra. It's the only one that can learn it right now, but whatever. This definitely goes over Acid Spray. I could just run Dual Stab with Shelter Protect, but I don't know about Shelter. Because realistically, Whimsicott could just charm the opponent to lower their attack. That's kind of the same as me getting a Shelter boost. I'll put Spinner on Weavile. Oh, I can break terrain with Ice Spinner. I can break terrain with Ice Spinner. That's how we get through Tate and Liza. Then I can use priority attacks on it. So I do put Shadow Sneak on Mimikyu. Ooh, we can go ham. Oh, Play Rough's a TM. I didn't even know that. I thought it was a TR in this game. So I do put Shadow Sneak. So I could Swords Dance with Mimikyu and then start Shadow Sneaking after I break terrain with Ice Spinner. That means I'd have to lead both of them, which is not ideal. But I might. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. Okay. We can do some things here. We can do some things. So I probably put like a Covert Cloak on Weavile so I don't get faked out. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, man. To win this game, you really got to tap deep into the Poke knowledge. It's tough, man. It's tough. Does he have another Covert Cloak? He doesn't. Okay. Violite doesn't do any good. Life Orb is interesting. Not really for doubles. Quick Claw? I'm about to buy this guy's entire inventory of Quick Claws and throw him off the edge of the cliff over there. Red card. Red card is also kind of shiced. I think I put a red card in my pocket and we bust that out in the Elite Four. There's really not that many good items here, though. Life Orb's good, but again, not really for doubles. I already have an Amulet in bag. Man, he has nothing right now. Adrenaline Orb is kind of cool. If you get intimidated, you get a speed boost. Ability Shield is garbage. Also, how the heck do I get Fake Out on Weavile? Is that just in the set? Shard, I don't think I need triple ice attacks. I don't think I roll Shard. I think we just get like Fake Out knockoff. Okay, they're not in the set. I probably have to pay for them. Goodra, I'm not using Muddy Water. Meow's still fine with that other moveset. I'm not putting Gambit on Ape. This is Rogue. We can't use Gambit. We can use King Gambit, but not Final Gambit. Okay, how do I get Fake Out knockoff? Let's hope this guy has it. Okay, Fake Out's here. Knockoff was even more important, though. Well, we have other Dark Stab, but at this point of the game... Okay, there's Knock. At this point in the game, all the enemies are going to be holding items, so Knockoff is super powerful. Spear's funny. If I had the loaded dice, we could cook with Icicle Spear. But I'm going to roll with Spinner so I could break that terrain. Goodra had Breaking Swipe is interesting. I don't know if I'm ever going to click Shelter, like I said, so I think we get a coverage move here. Fire Blast. Hidden Power Fire, that's right. Could also get Knock for the utility. Rock Slide, I'm never going to outspeed anything, so I can't get flinches with it. Sludge Wave? No. T-Bolt. I like T-Bolt as a coverage. That'll hit kind of hard. Even though we've already done the Water and Flying Gems, but I like T-Bolt. I don't have any other electric mons on the team, you know. Man, Whimsicott, take your pick. This thing has everything under the sun to just be very annoying in double battles. I kind of like Meow's set, right? It's just Fake Out dual screens. I need to look for Light Clay. Expanding Force would go hard in the in the terrain, but I'm gonna break it anyway. Ape just needs Drain Punch, but there's no way to get it at this moment. And Mimikyu. What is Mimikyu's? I guess I don't even run coverage on it then. It's just dual stab. Well, triple stab really, plus Swords Dance. Okay. Yeah, Mimikyu's triple stab plus Swords Dance. Whoops. Although Wood Hammer would help against Roxanne, but whatever. Yeah, Whimsicott, Goodra, Weavile. I think we're good, right? That was all the attacks I wanted. I don't like close combat. I'd rather have Drain Punch for doubles, but this is fine for now. Okay, Light Clay. Yeah, that's everybody's movesets. Okay. So all we need is hold items. I don't think Lyclay was in here, which would be unfortunate, but whatever. And we're good to go. No, we were right under Life Orb. Okay, no clay is fine. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. We're just gonna slap on some random items and just have a little fun here. No Focus Sash is tough. I guess we clear Amulet Weavile to block Intimidates. I don't have anything better. Oh wait, I had the loaded dice, right, because I start the game with that. Damn, that would be tempting, but I want to break Terrain. I guess Expert Belt Goodra? Nah, I'd rather rock a Shucka. What up, Brandy? How you doing today? Going through it right now in Emerald Rogue, as you know. This game is really tough, but I'm determined. We'll put a Shucka on Goodra. And now everybody has an item. They don't have great items. Shellbell, you know. AV on Ape is good. Kasib is kind of whatever. I don't have anything better. And same with Koba. Shucka and Amulet. Alright. That's what's up, that's what's up. I don't know if you ever played this game before, but it is really, really fun. Okay, oh, Nature Mints too. I don't need them right now, but I want that Modest Mint if you have it, which you do. Take a couple of those for later. Okay, let's go. Let's do Gym Leader number 6. As to who we lead off with, I think we go with Meow. I think we go with Meow Weavile. I'm gonna break that Psychic Terrain. Or just click Knockoff. Like, oh, I have I don't know if I need double Fake Out. I could. You know what? I'm not gonna lead Weavile. I'm gonna lead Ape. I Fake Out Rage Fist. Or if it's Norman, we Fake Out CC something. Let's get in there. Alright. One of 3 options. It's either Norman, Liza, or, who's the other one I'm forgetting? Roxanne. Which I do have Sunny Day and Whimsicott to stop the sand. It's Liza. Okay. Well, that would have been unfortunate. Well, it's unfortunate I didn't lead with Weavile, because we could have just broke the Psychic Terrain. Now I can't Fake Out. And Meowstic is actually useless in this situation. I wish it was Norman. Meowstic is horrible here. All I can do is set up a screen. I get up a light screen because I can't use Fake Out, and we just Rage Fist. Well, until I get hit. Rage Fist. Ice Punch is 75 times 2, it'd be 150 base power. Rage Fist. Well, Rage Fist is also 75 base power, so it's... They do the same damage, but Rage Fist is better once I get hit. Damn, Claydol gets Trick Room too. That's annoying because it's probably what happens here. Maybe I can freeze him with an Ice Punch. Watch this. Oh, actually, they both learn Trick Room, so it's probably going up here. Freeze. No shot. And you T-Wave my Ape. That's so annoying. No way I just got a freeze right there. He defrosted instead of rocks. Okay, so it doesn't matter. That was almost really cool. That was almost really cool that I got the freeze, man. But it only lasted 5 seconds. Getting up Stealth Rocks doesn't really matter. It's annoying for Weavile, but... Why did you T-Wave Annihilate? That's so bad. That's so bad. Meowstic is pointless. I kind of want to go break the terrain, but... So I can come back and Fake Out later. But if I do, Weavile would also get hit with a T-Wave. So going hard Weavile is really bad here, actually. Make a mid-ground, we go Goodra. Because Goodra can T-Bolt Xatu. So I'm going to Rage Fist Claydol to get rid of it. But Meowstic literally can't do anything in this position, so it's got to get off the field. That's why I didn't go hard Weavile. This thing's being a douche. That's going to hurt bad. Oh no, I have Assault Vest. Oh, dude. I get a Defiant boost, which is crazy, but no! Being paralyzed is so bad here. So bad. That special attack drop is really bad too. See, if I wasn't, I'm you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually going Weavile right now. I'm gonna take Claydol out with an Ice Spinner and get rid of this Psychic Terrain, because he's gonna Claydol's gonna Psychic into, they might actually both double Psychic into Weavile. You're not clicking T-Wave because I'm already double paralyzed. But if I wasn't paralyzed, Rage Fist would literally one-shot everything on her team. Actually. I'm going hard Weavile like a psycho here. We're good, we're good. Watch this, watch this. I'm a cook right here, I'm gonna cook. I'm clicking Ice Spinner, taking out Claydol, and breaking terrain. Of course you Nightshade. Why wouldn't you just click Psychic, bro? What are you doing? Alright, we break through the para here, we get a T-Bolt. Not gonna one-shot, but it doesn't really matter. Although could Xatu take out Weavile? I don't think so. I get a KO here with Ice Spinner, right? It's just, I think I take out Claydol because Claydol might have EQ, it might have Earth Power to take out Weavile. I don't think Xatu threatens Weavile, so I think we do this. I could also reposition here. I could reposition in terms of switching out Goodra to get in a Fake Out user. Or I could do a lot of things. But having a paralyzed Goodra on the field is not ideal, right? Because we take out... Weavile goes for Ice Spinner into Claydol to get rid of terrain and take it out. But what if Goodra gets fully parried? Like, do I care? Or do I reposition Goodra with something faster than Xatu to take it out next turn? Or if something threatening hits the field, I click Fake Out on it, and I click Knockoff into it with Weavile. That's the thing, right? I don't really care about... I don't know about... No, you know what? Xatu's gonna paralyze Weavile. I just thought about that. I forgot. It's spreading T-Wave everywhere. So even if I Ice Spin or Claydol, this is why being paralyzed sucks, you know? Xatu's gonna T-Wave Weavile, which then... Realistically, even a paralyzed Annihilape's gonna one-shot everything with Rage Fist. Especially because I'm gonna take damage because I'm slower. But a paralyzed Weavile sucks. I guess I just go for it, but like... A double down might actually hurt me more than it benefits me. No, I'm 100% breaking terrain, but I'm gonna get paralyzed. I could dodge the T-Wave. That's a thing. It's only 90%. 100% I'm clicking Ice Spinner, but I think Claydol would KO Weavile, so I think I need to Ice Spinner Claydol to get rid of it. But would a double down actually hurt me? Not really. I could switch out. We go for Spinner into Claydol. I'm just gonna hope that I dodge T-Wave. But now I can Fake Out. Now I can Ice Shard, Shadow Sneak. I got all the tools at my disposal. I don't dodge it though. We're gonna have to rely on Mimikyu and the paralyzed. Okay, see, this double down might actually hurt me more than it benefits me. That's why I was thinking of repositioning Goodra. That's exactly why. Chimecho. I would laugh if she has something with Psychic Terrain anyway. Alright, Weavile's gonna get blown up by Metagross, so Goodra can stay in and like T-Voltage to try to get a cheeky para. I don't know if Chimecho learns Trick Room, but it might go for it here if it does. Either way, I think I get Weavile out of here. For Meowstic? I don't know. Good news is now I can Shadow Sneak Metagross if it comes to that. I think I take damage on Metagross, to be honest. This thing is such a threat. And see, now like I can't really click Knockoff anymore until I get rid of something like Metagross. So Weavile's got to get off the field. It has to. I think I go to Meowstic. I probably lose Meowstic in this fight. But I can get up a Reflect and also Fake Out. Until it goes down. That doesn't matter. Tantrum is going to hurt a little bit in the Goodra. Oh, okay. That's annoying, but whatever. Alright, we T-Bolt and we Fake Out Metagross, then we'll Reflect next turn. If I can get Metagross to a low enough position, I mean, I get a free hit with Mimikyu anyway because of my ability. But if we can get a pair on him, that'd be huge, because then Annihilate can come back out, too. It's decent damage. I think I do it again, and I just reflect. Interesting. Steamroller's crazy. Steamroller would have actually got rid of your own terrain. I don't know why that thing clicked Healing Wish, but okay. That's kind of why I didn't attack it. Interesting. Wait a minute. Doesn't Steel Roller fail unless terrain is... I don't even remember how that move works. Might as well get up a light screen. Meowstick's kind of dead weight at this point. Well, I'm going to live that, but that's fine. I don't really want to lose. Okay, okay, you crit through the light screen. That's fine. Doesn't Steel Roller fail if there's no terrain up? Or am I tripping? Okay, we get the para. I was going to go out into Mimikyu, but now we could go Ape. Because I don't think Metagross has a steel attack besides Steel Roller, and it doesn't work without terrain. So Whimsicott could Energy Ball the Moon, and I don't really have to worry about Metagross hitting me with steel moves. Mimikyu could go crazy from this position, so could Annihilate, but I got Reflect up too, but Annihilate does also go crazy. Being paralyzed is just really annoying. There's a lot, like, I'm in a really good position right here. I did lose Meowsticks. Let me take that off the thing. That sucks, but I'm in a really, really good position. I just gotta dance around Paras is the only... it's the only way Liza can actually make a comeback here. That's funny, because she would have broke her own terrain with that Steel Roller. Interesting. I was getting some drop frames there. Okay. Annihilape's pretty strong from this position. I got AV and I have dual screens up, so I can't really take damage with Abe, to be honest. And once I take a hit from Lunatone, I'm gonna start getting one-shots with Rage Fist. So I think I double into Metagross, but hopefully I just take it out with a Rage Fist. Ha! Shuckaberry on Goodra. Shiest. I want her to hit Annihilate, but she knows that. That's why she's not doing it. But I have dual screens up. Of course you get another Spidef drop. My goodness. There was already a Spidef drop on Ape turn 1. Okay. Screens is busted, but I don't have screens anymore because, well, until they wear off. I lost my screen setter. Alright, last Pokemon's what? Brux? Okay. We're good from here. If Annihilate gets doubled into, that would be really bad. Because I could see it going down there, but I double into Brux. This thing is the threat. Psychic Feint's going to do a lot and breaks my screens too. Might lose Goodra to an Earth Power, but I'm not too concerned with that. And she is really adamant about not attacking into Annihilate. She's smart. A double breakthrough here means Brux would go down. I don't think Rage Fist won't one shot because it's okay. It's only 50 base power. I haven't been hit yet. Okay, we win. We only lose Meow, which is tough, but we go Mimikyu and we would just win the game from there with the Shadow Sneak. Alright, GG's, GG's. Nah, Meow did great, man, for real. Meow did an amazing job. I'm doing this because even if I get fully parried, we just take it out with Shadow Claw. Mimikyu be faster anyway. But I break through and that's GG's. Damn. Okay, we get past the terrain setter though with Liza. So now it's just Norman and Roxanne with the Perma Sandstorm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, that's true. That's true. The dual screens were really nice. Hopefully I can get another screen setter, but I didn't even have Light Clay anyway. Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Pokemon is here. Also, let's go see what we can pull back from the lab. We don't have to take something, especially because we might get cursed. Interesting. Ooh. The hat is tough. And Luch? Nah, probably not Luch. The hat is tough. I think we might need that. I think I do. It might come with a curse, which is whatever. By the way, we have 6 gym badges. But we're going after the legendary anyway. 6 badges. Okay. So do we take the hat and roll the dice with the curse? I kind of want to. Psychic Fairies, I can use that coverage. But let's think about this, right? If I take the hat, who do we toss if this legendary is actually good? That's a tough decision. Because I guess it might be Mimikyu. That's what I'm saying, right? I feel like we don't even take the hat and just take the legendary, regardless of whatever it is, even if it's even if it's Cresselia's dumbass. Because getting a potential curse here at the cost of a Hatterene that I might trade back anyway, I don't think is worth it. I'm out. We can catch something here at the honey tree. There's only one Pokemon. It's a more lull. This is where you spread the Pokeblocks, by the way, that Ninja was talking about earlier. And the next time you come back here, there'll be a wild Pokemon, like a strong one, just standing here, but it's kind of ass. It doesn't really work that great. The Pokemon's random. It might not be something good, but what I'm gonna do here is beat up a bunch of I'll try to catch one of these guys, and that's who we swap for the legendary, right? But I do want to hit the next level cap of 75, so we'll spin on 3 of these to get up to 75, and then we'll catch another one. Just to have as like a sack if we need it against the legendary. But it's a free way to get to the level 75. This is actually a cool Pokemon, by the way. I do like Shiinotic. Cool design, great typing. Grass Fairy's great, but we have the best Grass Fairy already on the team, so we don't need this thing. But we might struggle to take down the legendary, right? So let me hit this thing with an Icy Wind real quick. Just catch one. Ooh, that's gonna do a lot. Imagine if it just crit and we just lost Weavile like that. That would have been hilarious. Just kidding. It would not have been funny at all. We'll go Goodra, chuck some balls at it. But realistically, let's hope we catch the legendary. Look, also another... I still have Sap Sipper, is funny. Another reason why you want to catch this thing is... I feel like it's going to live a T-Ball, by the way, so let's do that. What if we don't catch the legendary, right? That's always an option that's on the table. Even if I want to catch it, what if I struggle and accidentally throw so many balls that the legendary runs out of PP and it KOs itself to struggle recoil? I got a crit capture. Nice. That's always an option on the table, right? You hope it doesn't come to that, but it's a possibility. So at least we take Shiinotic. Take out one more for level cap. No, I'm just saying you gotta go over all the possibilities, right? Because there's gonna be somebody watching this in the future on YouTube that's gonna be like, dude, why did you waste time catching Shiinotic? That's why. We might struggle to catch the legendary so much that it KOs itself to struggle recoil. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if this is Dialga or Palkia, I will literally turn around and walk right out the door. I won't even catch it. I'm so tired of using those two. They're not good. Well, they are, but... Wait, Shinx. Does Shiinotic have double eyes? Oh, there it is. Shiinotic. I've used those two so much, man. I'll literally turn around and walk out. I'll tell you guys right now my top 5 favorite legendary Pokemon of all time. I'm eventually going to make a YouTube video out of this. Probably do top 10 favorite legendaries, but look, once we get the National Dex, they're all going to be there. This could be any legendary in the game once we get to the National Dex. Right now in the original Rogue Pokédex, there's only 400. So there's probably only like 10 different legendaries, which is why we keep seeing Dialga and Palkia, right? Let me potion before I go in there. So my top 5 favorite legendaries of all time, even my top 10, Dialga and Palkia are not in there. But my top 5 that I'll get really excited for if we see one of them right now is Kyogre, Undisputed GOAT. Kyogre's the best legendary of all time. Number 2, Zapdos, right? Number 3, Urshifu. Number 4, Heatran. And number 5, the big boss himself, Landorus T. Alright? Any of those Pokemon, I'm gonna get super excited. But I think Cresselia, Dialga, Palkia, the 3 Reggies, I think those might be the only legendaries because that's all we ever see. So, give me something good once, man. Please. I need it, I need it. Okay, that's a good Reggie. Because it's the fastest, it's 200 base speed. I'll take that. We probably have to beat it down with Stomping Tantrum with Annihilape. But I will take that over Shiinotic. I don't think I can click Spore on this. I don't think you can... actually, I'm about to just lead with Shiinotic. We just do as much damage as we can until we go down. Maybe I can get off 2 Moonblasts, but realistically probably only 1. Unless I get a special attack drop. Reggie gonna mess me up, man. But then we go to Annihilape with the AV and we try to take it out with Stomping Tantrums from there, so... And again, at this late stages of the game, you cannot actually throw a Pokeball at it until you wear off the Enraged status, so... We basically have to get it down to 1 HP. Then we can start chucking balls. But he gonna get the Omni Boost +1s across the board here, so it's gonna hit really hard and be bulky. Speed Boost obviously doesn't matter. It's a Regieleki, but... This is a cool Reggie. I'm down for this. But again, I don't know if I can Spore it because of the Enraged state, so I don't really want to waste a turn. He wastes a turn going for Magnet Rise, so that's fine. And I get the special attack drop. Okay, now I can live... Okay, he's only... Legendaries oftentimes come with a garbage moveset, but because of the Omni Boost, look at that damage right there. Back-to-back drops. By the way, I could hard swap into... What's-his-face? Because he's locked into Thrash. I can go to my Ghost types, but we'll let Shiinotic go down. Confusion is annoying, actually. So here's the thing, right? Once you take it down to 1 HP, yeah, I hope... Should we throw a quick ball at it, or would it not work? I don't know. Confusion's actually bad. Oh, he went Magnet Rise. Obviously, I can't even Tantrum it. Okay, so here's how this works, right? This attack will bring it down to 1 HP. The Enraged status wears off. It does recover HP back up to like 20% to account for if you like poison the Pokemon or stuff like that, so they wouldn't just die right now to poison or burn, right? But if he hits himself like twice, he might KO himself. So let's start chucking balls. I hope for the best, man. But the Regieleki kid would go kind of hard on the team. It won't be able to reconfuse itself. How much is this? Okay, never mind. That didn't do anything. Good news is it cannot get confused again after this wears off because he can't go for Thrash anymore when I'm a Ghost type. Okay, now we know the full moveset. It only has 1 move in Zap Cannon. Which is funny. Whatever. Zap Cannon, Lock On, Magnet Rise, and Thrash. Of course he connects. How much does this do? I think it's an Adamant Regi. I mean, we do have Assault Vest, but still. I think that's an Adamant Regieleki. So here's what I was talking about, right? If we don't, and we will catch this, but I'm just saying, playing hypotheticals, right? If we didn't catch it, once it exacerbates all its PP, then it's going to KO itself to struggle, but I feel like it should have a decent amount of PP with all these moves. Magnet Rise has got to be something that has a lot, right? Wait a minute. Zogo said first ball. I thought maybe... I went back to reread that because I thought you typed fastball, because I remembered I have 3 fastballs. If these don't work on a Pokemon with 200 base speed, then what is the point of Kurt's Pokeballs, man? This is literally what this was made for. Okay. Thank you. I'm about to say, this is literally the fastest Pokemon of all time, man. Fastball better work. Shiinotic. See ya. Let's go, man. Alright, moveset is complete dookie, but that don't matter. We'll change it later. Careful. Ho! 0 speed, 0 special attack. How you doing? Nice to meet you. My name's Regieleki. Bruh. Ain't no way they hit me with the donuts right there. The 0/0 special attack and speed. Whatever. We got the cage, we got the E-speed. Oh, we got everything, man. Get rid of Thrash for E-speed. Trolling. Does cage hit both? I don't even know how cage works in doubles. I've only used it in singles. I have no idea if Thunder Cage hits both. We got options. Oh, Electro Web hits both. I don't care about Thunder Cage. That's the moveset. Although, I care about Magnet Rise. I like E-Speed, T-Bolt, and Webs. I don't know. Yeah, careful is garbage. But I do have modest and timid, so we're good. Alright. Let's do this. Gym leader number 7. Then I can finally go get something to drink, because I've been talking for 3.5 hours now. I really need to go get something to drink. But after Gym Leader 7, what's going to happen on stream is I'm just going to take a quick 3-minute break, go eat something, and get something to drink. But first, before that, we're going to hit the YouTube outro for part 11. And then, Reggie Lucky learned a new move. Between 68 and 75? What? Hyper Beam. That's more useful than, what if I run into a Gastrodon? That's more useful. Oh, Magnet Rise is fine, actually. And I don't care about Gastrodon. I think I might go ahead and use this now, or I could just heal through it, but yeah, I'm gonna save the last free heal. Guess I'll use up the energy powders then. Okay, so how this is gonna work on the stream is just a quick break to go hydrate and eat, but how it's gonna work for the YouTube side of things is we're gonna hit the outro for part 11, which is what we're doing right now. And then when I come back after the quick break on stream, we will hit a YouTube intro for part 12 and go the rest of the way, man. So we're splitting this down the middle. The reason I'm doing 7 gym badges is because in order to win a run, you have to win 14 major fights. 8 gym leaders, 4 Elite Four members, that's 12. And battle 13 is the champion after the Elite Four. And the 14th and final battle is against the rival, which in this case is about to be a mirror match. So that's why we're doing 7 badges now, and the other 7 come after the break. So let's do this. I just need to full heal my ape. And another cool thing about this is depending on which of the 2 gym leaders we fight right now between Norman and Roxanne, when we come back for part 12, the first battle is going to be the 8th gym leader, which at that point, we're going to know exactly who it is. So I can also say that in the YouTube intro. But here we go, man. What is the lead matchup against either Norman or Roxanne? Weavile has Fake Out paired up with Annihilape for close combat. I don't see why I'd do anything different, right? Let me switch him though, I want Ape on that side. Assault Vest. Assault Vest is not going to help. Again, Norman's going to have mostly physical attackers and so will Roxanne, but there'll be some special attackers switched in there, or mixed in there. And a clear amulet to block Intimidate, okay. I'm not crazy about the set. I feel like we might need low kick for Roxanne over Icy Wind. I don't know if Weavile gets low kick though, or if I'd have to... No, I know it learns low kick, but we'd have to get it from the tutor. Okay, I'm not crazy about the set for Roxanne. We could do Metal Claw, but I'm not trying to miss Metal Claw. We could switch if we have to. Rest of the hold items. Koba. Koba might come into play against Norman, but probably not against Roxanne, but it's kind of whatever. Shucka. Everybody gonna have Earthquake in these last 2 gyms, so Shucka's fine. Shellbell Mimikyu is a joke, but what can we give the Electro guy? I'll have... What other new TMs do I have? Nothing really. Alright. Gotta have an item here for Reggie. I can also give it a mint, too. Expert Belt ain't gonna help at all. What about Luck Incense? Reggie Lucky looks... Oh, I gotta update the team tracker. I forgot. And give Reggie a mint. Okay. Let's give it the old Timid mint. Just make sure nothing in the world can outspeed me. Okay. We switch to Reggie Lucky on the sprite tracker, and we get after it on the team tracker or whatever. Reggie Alecki over Shiinotic. And let's go. Get your guesses in now. Is it Norman or is it Roxanne? While I try to find Reggie here. There you are. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's Norman. And then we get Roxanne for the final fight. Okay. Alright, I think either way, I think Annihilate plus Fake Out Weavile is the lead combo here. And who do we got, man? Roxanne. Okay. They're saving pops for gym leader number 8. I get you. Remember, Sunny Day on Whimsicott. Get rid of the sand. Now, the sand only gives a special defense boost, so I don't really care having Weavile and, okay, Caracosta, T-Tar. We're gonna go out to, okay. If T-Tar has a Chople, that'd be bad. But obviously, we Oko T-Tar with the close combat, assuming it doesn't have Chople. We could fake out Caracosta or just go hard Whimsicott and take out Caracosta with an Energy Ball, because even if Caracosta smashes, it doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't. What's his fate? Whimsicott would still outspeed. So I think we CC and hope he doesn't click Liquidation, but Ape still takes it, and we just go hard Whimsicott. I don't need a fake out in this situation. I don't. We need to get the sand out of here and then blow it up with no Shucka. Right, okay. We would have already seen it gone off. Ape's gonna get hit hard with the Liquidation, but I think he just shell smashes. Edge, and you miss Edge anyway. Oh shit, it was Stone Edging Weavile, but it wouldn't have mattered because I was gonna fake it out if Weavile stayed in. Okay. It's time to get rid of the sand so I can take it out with an Energy Ball. Lunatone. Do I just stay in and Rage Fist Lunatone? But I need Annihilape to get hit first. You gotta remember though, I am at -1 after the close combat, so I can take hits from Lunatone and Caracosta with Ape. I'm Rage Fisting Lunatone. And hopefully I get hit, but I won't because Annihilape's faster than both. So I'd have to take a Psychic at -1 Spadef, but I do have an Assault Vest. And if Caracosta clicked Liquidation into Ape, that'd be bad. But I think he probably just smashes. But again, because Ape is faster than both of these, it's only a 50 base power Rage Fist into Lunatone. But that's really, really good damage. And then we just go Sunny Day to get rid of the... sand. The weather. Make my own weather, and I'm gonna make it shine bright like a diamond, man. Why are you going for Aqua Jet? Are you good, Caracosta? Because now, Lunatone just gets one shot. That was the most perfectly timed Aqua Jet I've ever seen in my life. Right after I click Sunny Day, and the only way you can outspeed an Annihilape to give me a 100 base power Rage Fist. Best turn I've seen all night. For me. Not for the opponent, obviously. Okay, Kleavor is interesting. Ugh. Kleavor could blow up Whimsicott. I don't like that, but... I'm also not a huge fan of staying in with this guy. You think Caracosta would be sashed? Should I Stomping Tantrum it to break a sash and take it out with Energy Ball? Yeah, Caracosta, I appreciate you, brother. Aqua Jetting in the sun. Love it. To double the power of my Rage Fist. What do we do here? Okay, so Caracosta is going to get one shot by an Energy Ball. Obviously, it's 4 times weak to it, but what if he's Sash? Annihilape can take hits from both these ding-dongs. It would get hit pretty hard. I think Kleavor attacks into Whimsicott anyway. I wish I had a spread move on Ape to, like, break a sash. I think Caracosta's Sash, so I'm going to Stomping Tantrum it. I could also Charm Kleavor this turn, and then take him out next turn. Does Kleavor get Defiant? I guess it would just reset it back to neutral anyway. I'm Charming Kleavor. I don't think he gets Defiant. Plus, like I said, it wouldn't matter. Bro loves his Aqua Jet. This is hilarious. Okay. Okay, so we do this to break the sash. I might switch out Ape next turn. Oh, were you Policy? Oh, he's okay, that's funny. But it doesn't matter. Stone Axe, but I just charmed you, and that's not very effective because I'm a fighting type. Roxanne is trolling so hard right now. Like, Ape's at -1 defense, and he's still tanking all this. Okay. Now, this is a very obvious Aqua Jet into Annihilape, right? But just to get Ape off the field, we go to Goodra. Because this is a weakness policy, and we just take it out with Energy Ball. Don't care. Caracosta was worthless in this fight. And now we just spam Flash Cannon Energy Ball for the rest of the fight. GG's, Roxanne. But I'm telling you guys, man, this is the difference between double battles and single battles, right? Because if... the Trailblaze is funny, bro. Dude, I'm trolling her so hard right now. Obviously I didn't expect Trailblaze. That was really funny. Roxanne's shook right now. We double up into this garbage-ass fish, and then nothing Cleavor can do. I already charmed Cleavor, so it can't even really damage Whimsicott. It's Trailblazing Whimsicott. Nice. -3 damage. Nah, Roxanne shook. She got absolutely barbecued in every way. Completely embarrassed. Man, I kind of feel bad how much I just sauced up Roxanne right there. Wow. And a Soul Rock. I don't even remember if that was the last one, but I really don't even care. We double into Soul Rock only because Cleavor's already charmed. Like, it can't do anything. You know? It's going for -2 Trailblazes into a grass type. I feel... No, Rock... Yeah, I feel bad for Roxanne. Okay, Rock Slide's annoying because I might flinch, but... Nah, this is belt to ass right now. This is an absolute pounding. She's getting cooked. Get rid of Soul Rock, and then I think it's just the -2 Cleavor in the back. Yeah, it is. Just clicking, You had to X-Scissor this whole time to hit Whimsicott, and you're just spamming Trailblaze? Sus. But I win. Wow. Yeah, are they gonna give me a badge? Like, it doesn't even really count. Oh man, she got cooked. But I can finally go get something to drink after all this time. Thank you. At least they gave me the easy 7th badge. Alright. Ooh. Another legendary plus the Team Aqua encounter that nets us the Master Ball. Alright. Before I go take a quick break on the stream. Yeah, no, I need to, bro. That's 3.5 hours straight of talking. I'm parched. Because I only brought this 1 cup of water and I chugged it pretty early on. Okay. That whole top row is looking very interesting right now. I think we go down the whole top row. The only issue is trying to fight Archie, right? But if we win, if we beat Archie in the Team Aqua hideout, we'll probably also get an escape rope in there, which is clutch to avoid the rival. And we get a Master Ball for beating Archie. We can then use the Master Ball on the rival. I mean, not use the Master Ball to catch the rival. On the legendary. I was thinking about, because we're going to have to battle... We're going to have to battle Brandon again soon. We've only seen him twice. But wow. Okay, did we lose anybody? Oh, we smoked Roxanne. We didn't even lose anybody. Feels bad, man. Feels good for me, but feels bad for Roxanne. Yeah, that's what... Dude, the whole top row is looking nasty right now. We're definitely going up there. Yeah, the cursed item for sure. Okay. Stream, homies. I'll be back in about 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I might chug a couple glasses of water real quick, so... Do what you guys gotta do, man. Get up, stretch, hydrate yourself, do your thing. I'll catch you back on the other side in about 3 to 5 minutes. But in terms of the YouTube video, not the YouTube stream, but the eventual YouTube video that this will become. And to all the homies that are seeing this far into the future over on YouTube, this is gonna do it for part 11 in the Pokemon Emerald Rogue 2.0 playthrough. Part 11, aka the 5th attempt at trying to beat the base game. This is gonna do it for the first half of this 5th run, but we will be back very soon. Keep checking back on the channel. About the next few days after I upload part 11, you're going to see what we're about to do in part 12, which is to try to finish off the first run, the first successful run in our 5th attempt here, to unlock, I'll go over it again, but the features that I talk about every time. So, the National Pokédex, the full 1,000+ Pokemon that are available now. Right now we only have access to the Rogue Pokédex, which is only 400 Mon, so if we can get this done in part 12, then we get the full Nat Dex, which makes future runs that much more exciting because all kinds of crazy stuff is going to be popping up at that point. On top of that, you get the full array of gym leaders, Elite Four members, rivals from across every generation, evil teams from across every generation, so it's not just Aqua Magma. We get Team Rocket, you know, Galactic, all of them. And all the rivals, so we can get rivals from different generations. And then the gym leaders and Elite Four members, the pool right now, they're locked. It's all the Hoenn people, right? But the pool goes to over 100 gym leaders, right? And Elite Four members. Because it's 12, you know, notable gym leaders and Elite Four members across 9 different regions. Or 8. I don't know. I think it's 9. Yeah, because there's Gen 9 in here, so... It's over 100 gym leaders and Elite Four members to choose from, and they're all going to start showing up random all over the place. And that's what makes the future runs exciting. If and when, it's not even a question of if. obviously I have the juice to get this done. You guys know how good I am at battling, but well, it's not a matter of if I will ever win this game. It's a matter of when. So keep checking back on the channel, and we'll see if part 12 is the magical run where we finally put everything together and get the job done. We're going across that top row. That'll be next time for the homies in the future on YouTube. All right, so with all that being said, thank you for watching. This is going to be it for part 11. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. All right, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.